Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Yeah. So, yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, you do this is I'll just explain to you what we had and what we're doing because we do a little different than what you used to.
Yeah.
We're on we're on a website called we're on a YouTube channel called Tha Row Uncut, which is pretty much a baby website, Bomb First, and we're not like Vlad or anything. Of course, we not got a camera in your face and all of that. But what we pretty much do is just talk and reminisce about different things that we done heard, the Death Row days and the Eazy-E days, and all of that stuff. That's not what we talk about, but that's what we want to talk to you about. And of course, we're going to touch on, your relationship with Baby Lane and stuff like that. But what we do is mainly is that we have a stream going on, and I don't know how many people on, but we can get up to about 300 people that be on the stream. But eventually about 15, 20,000 people view it. Probably because it's you, we may get a little more. And then, but mainly we're gonna talk on some things that I know about that I wanted to talk to you and ask you about. And then I got my the guy that really owns Bomb First. His name is John Highland. He's on the line with us, and we just gonna hit the board up and ask you some questions. And this should go about 35, 40 minutes. And so. Or as long as you give us, I know you're on the road. You told me last night you was driving. You was in Utah, and so I know. So when you gotta go, just tell me, Reg, I gotta go, and we just finish it up. We here as long as you want to be here. So cool. So I'll just let you talk and just let people know what you're doing, what you're working on right now, and then we get into the questions. And you say, nigga, I ain't answering that, and then we'll go on to the next question if that's If that's how it go. Okay? All right, cool. All right, baby. So go ahead and just talk and let the people know we call them, we just came up with a new word today. We call them, what we call them, John?
I think you said your peeps or some shit.
Oh, the peeps. Yeah, but, you just call them the community or whatever. So cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, baby.
All right. Well, I mean, as of right now, I got about, let me see, I got probably about 4 albums and probably on, all on iTunes, all digital. I'm all independent under my own label. And music always been a hobby for me, man. Like, I ain't even looking trying to really, like, make no loads of money out of it. Like, I'm going to do music whether it was money or not. So it's just a part of, I've been rapping since I was 11 years old. I'm 43 now. So it's just a part of who I am. So what I do try to do is give my fans, something to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Try to feed them, try to feed my fan base or whatnot. So I think everybody heard of my album, my EP called The New Crib. That's probably like the latest one I did. Then I put out an album called Features, which is like me on songs with a bunch of other people. Nutty by Nature, the album I did like 2012. Eazy-E's Protege, 2011. There's a few more out there. I'm sure people know, but as of now, that's really it. I live in Las Vegas, man. I'm just out here.
Okay.
Taking care of my business. I'm trying to break into the little movie thing. I got a couple of friends that are putting some scripts together, putting up their own money. So we kind of, come up with a couple of good little movies, independent movies right now. But other than that, that's really it, man. It's just business, stand out the way. Ain't running the streets too crazy, you know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's my connection or what, but they telling us we're a little low. So
yeah, it's probably me, man. Like it's the area I live in, I believe. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you. There's just the people saying they can barely hear you, but that's cool. They just So we just deal with the best we can. So okay, cool. So my boy from the 313 Live show, he got the first question. He wants to ask you, how did you meet Eazy-E?
I met Eazy-E through two guys, Big Daddy Pat and Jim Bob, and they from Watts. So they came, you know, like we've been knowing these guys my whole life, you know, just from the streets and whatnot. And I guess they wanted to, you know, get into the music industry. I always been friends with Eazy before he was even in the music.
Oh, okay.
So I guess at some point in life they wanted to, you know, get out the street and get into the music, and they was, you know, looking for artists. And I guess because me and my brother name was buzzing a little bit, they put up on my block and was like, you know, we heard y'all be rapping. We was like, yeah. So they told us to rap for them. We did. And it was like, tomorrow we're going to the studio. And like, you know, I done heard that a million times from people, so I didn't really take it to heart. But my brother, he was fresh out of, you know, Youth Authority, out of YA. So he didn't really have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? So he was there. They came and picked him up, and they took him to the studio with Eazy-E. And like probably about 4 in the morning, when he got home, he was like, "No, I was just at the studio with Eazy." I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah. He was like, "We going back tomorrow." And then I went the next day, and that's when I met him.
Oh, okay.
Like the end of '92.
'92. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll ask some questions that I heard on the Vlad interview that I just want to clear up. And you know, like I said, I'm just asking, and because I don't know. I heard you say that that number one, and I think you know just heard it from some street shit or something like that, or Baby Lane said it, but that you said that Baby Lane had on a Death Row chain, and I know that not to be a fact.
Yeah, I mean that's what I heard, man. Like,
okay, that's what you heard. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the county jail. You know what I'm saying?
I tell them that, and they said that you said you talked to them the next day after that, but I was like,
oh no. I was out. I'm talking about. I was out. You talking about when the incident happened? What are you talking about?
Okay, when he was in MGM in the hotel.
Oh yeah, I was home. I wasn't in jail then. I thought
he wasn't in jail. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Lane told me that. I think another person did. You know what I mean? I think another person was like, when he came to my house trying to tell me the situation, I was like, yo. But then later on, you know, like other homies from his neighborhood, they all had their own story. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I picked it up from somebody. You know what I mean? But
yeah, because I can assure you that even though they got into the incident at the Lakewood Mall, and the chain did get snatched off, Trayvon came back home with a chain. So that's why I was like, he didn't get Trayvon chain. So I was like, no, he didn't have the chain. So cool. I was just glad you cleared that up because everybody said, hey, that's his best friend. His best friend know if he had the chain on or not. I was like, he didn't have on a Death Row chain.
One thing you gotta understand too, man, like you know how old this incident is too. So
you know I know.
Yeah, so when you gotta recall something so long ago,
yeah,
you just picking it from your memory. Sometimes you might, you know, everything ain't probably 100% that way, but you just picking as much as you can remember. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad you cleared that up. The other thing was the if you could put a timeline on when Orlando supposedly got shot, because I just saying this because I met with Orlando. I met with Orlando when I was trying to get him to come to court to testify for Suge, on Suge's behalf, and so that was March. That was February, so I probably met with him sometime in January or February. And he hadn't been shot. He wasn't in a wheelchair. So everybody's like, well, he got shot. If y'all wanted to do something to him, if y'all thought he was the one that really did it. And I was like, well, they couldn't find him. They didn't know where he was at. He went in hiding. He went staying with his baby mama in Lakewood. And then you came on and said he had got shot. And so I was just trying to say, well, what timeline do you remember seeing him shot? Or did you hear this secondhand or what?
No, I was out. I was around when all that happened, but I could have confused him being shot with the thing that was going on in his own neighborhood. So, like I said, I've been in prison for 10 years, bro. I promise you. And I forgot a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
got you. Okay.
There's a lot of things that literally went out of my mind because of that, walking that yard, dealing with that world. You know
exactly. I was talking because I don't know if you know, because I was dealing with Drayster back then, when you was in jail and stuff like that. I put him on an album and all of that stuff. And And he was supposed to have linked us up once you had got out and stuff, but by that time I think I had left and left Death Row and all of that. But anyway, so yeah, so I remember when you were going to jail because he told me, and I don't know if you remember this incident. He said, "Man, Eazy, my brother was crazy. He was crazy. He had an AK-47 one time. Y'all was at the Palace, and you and Nate Dogg and all them was standing in the parking lot." And he had an AK-47 pointed. He was about to get y'all that day, but he said,
Them was wild days, Reggie, man. Like,
I know we don't like talking about them. I know.
Yeah, man, I'm really just so grateful, man, that
we got away from this. Yeah,
man, like I don't even think along those lines no more. Like, man, prison, like it was a bittersweet thing, but I know ultimately it really made me mature. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Okay, we'll leave stuff like that. Oh, we just gonna talk about one more negative thing, and then I'll get off of it, and I'll let John take over and ask some questions.
Okay.
Could you just tell us what happened at the Montel Jordan video shoot or at the golf thing with Nate Dogg? If you can just speak on that a little bit. How did that jump off?
All right. So basically, we was on a subsidiary of Def Jam, right? On Outwest,
correct.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
So Montel was on Def Jam. He was on Def Jam West. So I guess Russell and Leora, they wanted everybody to be in the video, like all the artists. That's why you seen Redman, Method Man, all those people. And then Warren G was on Def Jam, naturally, right? So I guess he invited Snoop and all of his buddies, So before this day, me and Snoop had already had an understanding. So it was like I wasn't even tripping off of that because I knew for one that them dudes wasn't gang members. Like they was repping that, but they wasn't really about it. You know what I mean? So when I learned that, I never used to really like say nothing. Like if I ran into them, I wasn't running up on them talking crazy. I wasn't pulling out no guns on them or nothing, right?
Yeah.
So when I get there, I guess I probably was like one of the first people there, as far as from the West Coast or whatever. So I'm sitting on the balcony, I'm having a drink with my executives from my label. And then I see Snoop coming, in the distance, and he get up and he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's happening?" We smiling, chop it up a little bit and keep walking. And then in the succession behind him, all the DPG dudes. It was, I think, Warren, Sean Dog, Corrupt, the Dub Shack, all these dudes, right? And then Nate Dogg was he was the last person. So when Nate Dogg came, he was like Dog Pound. I was like Nutty Block Crip. He was like Dog Pound. I was like Nutty Block Crip. And then he kept walking. So I left it at that. So now my brother, he's paging me, saying that he's close. So now I'm trying to get ready for him to pull up. And then when I can see him in the distance, I go down to meet him. And by this time, everybody nice and drunk and high, So all those little golf carts, that they had there, everybody was just riding them, swerving. And Nate Dogg and Ricky Harris, rest in peace, from Long Beach, the comedian, actor dude.
Yeah. He just died about a year or two ago.
Yeah, he was a good friend of mine, man. Me and his brother is real close,
Okay.
But he act like he was gonna run, like he coming at me with the golf cart, and I just stood there, and then he swerved, and when he swerved, he ran over my foot. So I chased him, you know what I mean? I'm chasing behind the golf cart, he flying, and he get a little distance ahead of me, and he jumped out and turned around. I'm like, "Hey, man, what the fuck wrong with you?" Like, he's like, "Get out my face, little nigga." And I just fired on him, damn. And then I just kicked the whole thing off,
Yeah,
That's
okay.
pretty much what happened, yeah.
So we clear that story up. Okay, and I'll ask you this one last tough question, then everything after that going to be, I think, pretty good. And I want to ask Johnny Coop to send me a question since he keeps saying we asking questions that we already asked you. So give me a question that we don't know, Johnny. But anyway, this is the other question is, if you can speak on it, and if you don't want to speak on it, because I know, because I love your positive energy now. I love that. I like to see brothers, how we just grow from that. And, I love that. I commend you for that. But my question is, and I just got to ask this because, I'll be on there. I'm just trying to clear my name while I'm on here because, they got me all mixed up in this shit. Some white boys that, that just can't stand me. So anyway, my question is who do you believe shot Tupac that night if you don't believe that Baby Lane was involved in it? Or do you believe Keepy D's story and you just believe, I want to say the of the four, who was the shooter in the car?
Man, I really don't know, man. I can't.
Okay.
That question I can't even answer, man. Like, I know everybody want to know, and you know what I mean. It's just one of them things, man. Like, I guess it's gonna forever be a mystery. I don't really know.
Okay. What was the temperature in Compton now that you've been in the streets and been out there? Could you just kind of tell the temperature and the heat at the South Side and the mob and all of that? Do you remember the heat, the tension, and the atmosphere that was going on in Compton after Tupac?
Yeah, definitely. It was all day, every day for the most part. You know what I mean? And even outside of Compton, it's like wherever them two groups ran into each other, man, it was hectic. It was hectic, yeah. I remember it. It was real hot at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, John, go ahead and ask some questions that you've been having that you, because you know this community better than I do.
Okay.
So,
I guess a good question would be, what were some of the plans that you guys had music-wise before Eazy got sick and everything went south as far as his health goes? Were you guys working on an album or what all was going on?
Yeah, man, like, believe it or not, I think the very next thing that was supposed to come out, besides like solo projects from artists, you know, because Eazy had a lot of artists at that time. Mm-hmm. But besides them, Ruthless, we was gonna do like a Tha Row diss record, like an entire album. Like that was supposed to be the next thing. Mm-hmm. And then it was a movie called Smiling Faces that actually was already in the works with NWA before they split up. I think after Cube left, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that was supposed to come out, the movie, and he had rewrote everybody else in, us and Bone and Cocaine. He added us all to the script, and then we were supposed to go overseas and tour. That was the only thing I could remember. And besides that, Eazy had like these speakers he was making. You know, Eazy had prototypes to like music speakers for cars and all that stuff. Pretty much what Dre did, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would have been ahead of his time, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Because when Dre was with us and right after he left us, he was talking about doing tennis shoes with 310. And Jimmy had to stop that. You know, he was on the tennis shoe kit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, John.
He was like Eazy had a sharp brain, man. I guess, you know, because he'd been around so long in the music. I think he kind of saw the trends and, you know, where music was heading. I remember, like, remember the ADAT?
Yeah, the ADAT. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this dude had an ADAT in his Benz, his 600 Benz. Like, he had an ADAT machine, like in the console of his car, bro. Like, and then I remember he was telling us about these CDs. They was gonna get smaller. He was saying all type of stuff. We was like, you couldn't imagine it. You know what I mean? I guess he knew some things that everybody else didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
he definitely got an edge, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Eazy ended up getting sick, did you guys realize it was as serious as it was? And when you learned the extent of what it was, did you have any, I don't want to say theories, but any ideas of how that happened?
Nah, man, we actually never believed it. You know what I'm saying? And even still to this day, like the people that were closest to him, mm-hmm. You know, because, you know, one thing that I could say, like my little brother, his dad died of AIDS. I had some other friends that I grew up with, you know, they was drug users. Mm-hmm. I saw how, you know, I saw their bodies just pretty much, you know, gave out over time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And being around Eazy, I didn't see that. You know, it was just like he got sick and died, bro. Like, it was hard to swallow for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There was a lot of confusion in the beginning, like for us, because we was just like, yo, like, no way. You know what I mean? And even still to this day, we don't believe that's how he passed away. Because, you know, his death certificate say cardiac arrest. It don't say nothing about AIDS, none of that.
Yeah. And they usually say pneumonia or something like that.
They don't say that.
Yeah. What my boy from the 313 Live Show again? He want to ask you, what was the relationship with Eazy Widow? I guess Tamika, and then I want to add to that Little Easy. Do you have a relationship with him?
Oh yeah, that's like, man, Lil Eazy is like my little brother, man. Yeah, he's really tight. Okay. Tamika, I don't have a relationship with her. You know, nobody knew Tamika, bro. Like,
yeah,
he kept her hidden from everybody. She didn't come out until he passed.
Really?
Like, actually, when he got sick. When he got sick, that's when we saw her. Like, he never brought her around. He didn't even know her that long, bro. I think, like, maybe a year and some change before he died. Like, it wasn't even a long time. You know what I mean? Like, so she just came out the cut. Then after he died, she just came and pretty much shook the whole label up and made everybody dislike her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I never tried to really establish a relationship with her.
Okay. A couple of people, I talked to Draysta about a month ago, and I don't know if they know something new or not, but they are saying, why is Draysta in jail? And I don't think Draysta in jail unless he went to jail in the last month or two, right?
Oh, he's not in jail.
Yeah, okay. All right, thanks. So whoever keep asking that question, they can stop. Yeah, I didn't think he was. Okay.
He's not in jail.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, John. You got any more questions?
Yep. Okay, so getting into the Straight Outta Compton movie, I know you spoke on it on the Vlad interview. Some of the things that you didn't think that they properly explained. You know, like the Dre setting up the studio incident, and whatnot. But what I wanted to ask you about is they make it like there was definitely about to be an NWA reunion album in the works. Did Eazy ever talk to you, or did you ever hear anything about this at the time?
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, they were trying to work it out, man. Like, you know, Eazy and Dre had houses in Calabasas that were really close to each other. So they kind of pretty much lived by each other, and they would talk periodically, man. Like, I would hear him talk to Dre on the phone. We would run into Ice Cube, like at the radio station, and just being out on the town and stuff like that. And they was always talking about it, but I think the reason why it didn't happen is because, you know, I guess Dre shouldn't have wanted it on Death Row. Eazy wanted it on. So they didn't come to that conclusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely wanted to do it. They did. They were trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Could you clarify and just tell the board? I know he was from Kelly Park, but so they want to hear from you. What game was Eazy playing, if any?
Kelly Park. Yeah, he was from Kelly Park, man, born and raised. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, John.
Okay. Somebody asked on the board. I can't remember who did, but somebody asked if you ever collaborated with Bone on any music that maybe didn't come out.
I did some. Yeah. There's about at least 3 songs that I can remember that I did with them that I don't know what happened to. Yeah, actually I did. During the Art of War album, we collabed on a couple of songs, and then what was the other album? It was another album that they did that I don't know. I don't know if it was Tamika, because I think Tamika was trying to because the only group she kept was Bone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was only concerned about them. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that wasn't Bone, even Flesh, like, you know, Flesh is in Bone Thugs and Harmony, but he was never signed to Ruthless.
Right.
But she was even kind of making it hard for him in a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them records, man. I don't know I never even asked them. Like when I seen them, like when I seen that there wasn't on the album, I was just like, I gave up. Yeah. I was just like, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
King. Oh, hold on one second. I gotta check something. King of Libras, 1962. You don't know the rules, bro. So you might as well not even ask any questions, because I saw you over there conversating. Welcome back in GMX and RJ. So you can just check out or stop even asking, because I don't play those games. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay.
You good?
Mario Fernandez says, ask BG if Eazy was really giving out weed to the artists like the NWA movie portrayed it when they tried to act like he was broke.
Nah, that's not true. We was all weed smokers. You know what I mean? And naturally, Eazy had more money, so he had more weed than all of us. But we smoke weed, man, with no passion. I mean, weed is just something we do. Like, you ain't have to give it to us. If we had it, we smoking it. That's just how it was. But nah, Eazy smoked weed. We all smoked weed. He was not broke. He was not going broke. I don't know what they got there. I think they needed that for the movie just to add something. I don't know. But all that isn't true.
Okay. Did you ever have any opinions or whether it's positive or negative interactions with Jerry Heller, and what can you speak about him?
And Jerry, you know, you got to understand, I was 17 when I was over there with them initially, right? Mm-hmm. So coming from Compton, getting into the industry, you know, all these people was very important to me. And they actually, Jerry was the go-to guy at the label, because now, you know, Eazy is not in the office 24/7. Jerry was. Gary Ballin, you know, and Terry, I guess Jerry's little brother or whatever. But Jerry was a good dude, man. Like, the only problem I had is when you know, Eazy mysteriously dying. Like, that's the only thing that didn't make sense to me. Mm-hmm. And I know he had fired Jerry right before all this stuff happened. Mm. Because when Eazy, you know, the part that they show in the movie when him falling out in the studio, yeah. Well, I was the only person in the studio with him that day. Me and Donovan Smith, who actually owned the studio that they used to work out of.
Okay.
And Eazy was showing us like all this paperwork where money was missing, you know what I'm saying, from the accounts and stuff like that. And Jerry threatening him, like, in these little subtle ways to sue, you know, like, you gonna sue him and all this type of stuff. So that, to me, like, you know, Eazy was not just a mentor and a boss, but he was a homie. You know what I mean? And that gang, you know, the gang stuff in Compton it runs deep in us. Yeah. You know, so naturally, when he was upset, I was upset. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then he died, and, you know, his family didn't benefit from nothing he established, bro. All the things he built, this one lady, Tamika Woods, came in and pretty much, you know, a lady who wasn't even around that long came and seemed like and just scooped everything up. Mm-hmm. His kid's still in Compton right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, it's just a sad situation. So, yeah, I was angry at Jerry Heller and them, because I felt like, you know, they were complicit in him dying and losing everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I didn't have no problems with Jerry before that. He wasn't a bad person to me. You know, he always looked out for me, man. He always made sure I was good.
Okay.
Before I actually went to go see him in Calabasas. We sat down and hashed it out, because I had put this song out called In My Prime, and I pretty much just spoke on how I felt about what happened with him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Jerry took it some type of way. You know what I mean? So he had his nephew come pick me up. We go out to Calabasas, and we sit down at this little bar, and we talked about it. And I just told him how I felt. That was it.
Could you talk on a guy, Kenneth McLean, who's a very good historian on our channel? He want to ask you if you could speak on, I guess, a time when Suge tried to sign you to Death Row?
Yeah, Suge, like, before this, I only seen Suge one incident where we was at the Glam Slam, and we was doing, Ruthless had a showcase there, and I guess Suge heard about it through the grapevine, so he popped up there with a couple of people, you know what I'm saying? Dre was actually there too. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and then we heard a rumor in the street that he told Stretch from Bunny Hunter that when he see us, he gonna slap us. So me and my brother wanted to see what that was about, you know what I mean? So when we seen him at the showcase, we walked right up to him and was like, hey, man, like, you supposed to be slapping us, bro? Like, he was like, no, man, no, I like you little niggas. Then we started drinking, and then I walked away, and my brother kind of, you know, stayed over there and shot the shit with him. And then every so often after that, I forgot the guy's name, but I don't know what capacity, you know, he dealt with Suge and in the label and stuff like that. But he would always send this dude, you know, to find me somewhere, bro, like with an envelope and a contract with a check for $50,000. Because Suge knew, Suge was a sharp dude in a lot of ways. He knew that we didn't have no money at that time. And no royalty checks came in, and then the advances they was giving in those days wasn't even nothing to speak about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I think he was playing on me not having anything, and I guess he thought that I was gonna do it, but I just couldn't do it. I could never.
Loyal.
Yeah, man, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, this is pretty much primarily a Tupac community. People that are big fans of him. I know you spoke on in the Vlad interview that if you felt if him and Orlando had met, they would probably ended up being totally different than what ended up happening. Did you ever meet Tupac? Did you have any interactions with him in any way?
I was in two places with Tupac at the same time and didn't see him. You know what I mean? Because for whatever reason, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was just my young mind, me being a young knucklehead. I didn't really care to meet nobody. Like, the people I wanted to meet was like KRS-One and, Big Daddy Kane, like people I looked up to. You know what I mean? Like that. Tupac just, like, at that time, he wasn't a person that I just had to meet. You know what I mean? So even though I was, like, in the same place, my brother seen him a few times, like, in these places where we was like, Tupac over there, I was like, oh, cool. I just tried to go over there and talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I never physically laid eyes on the guy. Nah, not that I can remember, though.
Okay. Fair enough. Reggie, you seen anything?
Yes. You have a favorite Tupac song?
Oh, definitely. It's called Soldier Story.
Okay, Soldier Story. Okay, I heard a lot of people say that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
That story's about George Jackson. You know who George Jackson is?
No, I don't.
Okay, he was a black revolutionary. He wrote two books called Holiday Brother. The other one is called Blood in My Eye. Ja Rule named one of his albums after one of his books. But that story is about that. He was the person that pretty much spearheaded the Black Panthers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Any good stories about filming the music video for Compton City G's?
Compton City G's.
Man, honestly, it's like a blur in my mind, man. Like, to be honest with you, because back then I used to smoke a lot of weed. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, it's like a blur. I can't even I can't really recall too much. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody
that
asked.
Time went by fast.
Go ahead. Sorry.
That time, like the time that we had in the industry, it went by so fast to me.
Okay. Somebody asked if you still get decent royalty checks off that song to this day.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And like, I think the last check I got was like, I mean, it depends on what decent is to the person who asks, but
yeah.
I think like for a 25-year-old song, if you get $1,700 or $1,800, that's decent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For a song that ain't, I mean, people ain't getting that with new records these days, so yeah, I think it's decent.
Okay.
Be 23, 24 years old, yeah.
I know it's gonna hurt a few people ears, but I'll let you go ahead and tell a story. You can tell any stories about Baby Lane? I know it's a Tupac forum, but a couple of people asked that question.
But what I really want people to understand is that Baby Lane was not an evil person. He was just a little kid from Compton, like all the rest of us. And we was raised a certain type of way. And the way we was raised is that we don't let people just disrespect us, do anything to us. You know what I mean? Harm us or anything like that if we can help it. You know what I mean? So that don't make him evil, man. It's just the mentality we grew up with. So for everybody thinking,
I call it 2 + 2. It's as simple as that is what had happened. That was just some LA Compton stuff that happened in Vegas. They don't want to believe it. They want to make it bigger and the police and this and that, but
He was not a bad dude, man. Like I grew up with this dude as a child, and you know his name is Orlando. My name is Orlando. So we had a lot of similarities and a lot of things how we related to each other. You know what I mean, and how we bonded with each other. But he was not a bad person, man. He took care of his kids, his family. Was he perfect? No. He was not an ill-willed person. He wasn't out there causing BS. He just was no nonsense, like I am. Probably how Shit was. You know what I'm saying? Probably how everybody from Compton was at some point. You know what I mean? But other than that, he wasn't an evil dude, man. Like, I spent many, many years and days with this guy, man. And we always was laughing and having fun. It was rare that we were together and got into some BS. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's always these crazy conspiracies, and I hate to ask, but I figure it's only right. But some people believe, and I just want to get your thoughts on this. Some people believe that Orlando was a scapegoat in that situation, that he was paid to get beat up. Knowing him as long as you knew him, does that sound feasible in any way to you at all?
I'm gonna tell you like this. With Orlando, I don't think so. But I know there is people that can be bold. I know that there's people that would do stuff like that. But Orlando wasn't desperate. Like it ain't like they was broke or they needed the money that bad. You know what I mean? So that's too far fetched for me. So no, I don't believe.
Well, speak on what you're talking about. Are you talking about money for the chain, or are you talking about money to get beat up and be a part of the conspiracy? You can just clear that up. I'm talking to you. If you can just say, when you say you don't think that he, would take the money, I just want you to clear it up so people won't try to take it out of context.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think he would take the money. No, not at all.
Not for the chain. Well, for the chain, it was just a pride thing. If that's what he did, it was on. But
that just doesn't work that much, man. Like
exactly.
If you know Orlando and TDD, man, you know they had money. They had street money.
Exactly.
So, like, what could you really offer? I mean, I don't know. What type of money you talking about here? Like, they had a lot of money, man. Like I used to, I hung with these people all the time. Mm-hmm. And, if you can impress Diddy with your money, then you got some money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't
exactly. Yeah.
But so people that claim that he probably got paid to let him get jumped in the MGM, that's crazy talk as far as you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
That's totally crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Reg.
Can you speak a little bit about the song "Dog Pound Killer"? Just where he is, and I know you talked about it a little bit at the beginning. But just if you could talk about that a little bit on the board to the people, because that was a hot song that was out there for you guys.
Yeah, well, that song came about, I guess, when we heard the diss that they did. What would you do?
What would you do?
The label, like they wanted to ride that wave, off the hype and all that. And they was like, we need to get in the studio, man. They was getting all these producers, and they found these guys from out of, I think they from Denmark, and they actually made the beat. And this little guy, I had a DJ, man. He was from out of Botre Gangster in LA, South Central, from the bottoms out there. And he had a song where he was gangbanging on the song, and he was dissing all his enemies. And so that killer, all that was initially all of his enemies. He was saying his enemies and killer. And then when I thought about it, when we was working on the song, I was like, can you do that on the hook? And he came and did it on the hook for us. And that's really how the song came about. But the song was we was just playing off the controversy, trying to sell some records. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all it was. We wasn't even serious, man. Like, we wasn't trying to harm them people, man.
Exactly.
At all.
Yeah. Plain want to ask you, what is BG thoughts on TPD getting on national television and blaming Orlando for Tupac's murder? And TPD coming out with a book about it.
Yeah, I think that's some sucker shit, to be honest with you. I think it's some sucker shit. It's definitely against the code, you know what I'm saying, we was raised by. I don't know, man. Like, I don't hate him. I don't agree with it. And I wish he would have never did it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I could never do it. And I'm not even out there like that no more, but I won't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's sucker shit, man. Honestly, I really do. And I'll never agree with that shit he did. Nah.
Okay. Before Nate Dogg's death, did you ever have any more run-ins with him, or did you and Nate Dogg ever get a chance to make peace, or y'all just never run across the path?
I never got a chance to see him after, bro. I never got a chance to make peace, but I did appreciate that my brother did, Drayster did, and they have actually made a song that came out on Big Styles compilation, Big C Style compilation. I think it was called Yeah, so Nate and Dre got a song. Actually, it's on YouTube. I think it's called Victims of Reality. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I appreciated that they did patch it up, man, because I really didn't have no hate for them, man. I only dislike people that was trying to harm and hurt me. And they ain't never tried that. You know what I'm saying? So I never took it that way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I wish I could have. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, I'm thinking about it like, damn, man, I wish I could have just told that brother, man, I apologize. Whatever he felt about me, man, whatever I did to you, I apologize. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a growth in you. Yeah. Yeah, that's a growth in you. Yeah. Christian Robertson, he's been asking a bunch of questions, and this is the most decent one that he done came up with. You want me to ask you? Are you still practicing Islam?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What up, Calvo? Haven't seen you in a while. But you're not saying nothing worthwhile. You talking to Lay Legend. I'll leave Lay Legend alone. Okay. Jack Taylor wanted us to let you know to tell Drayster that he did some dope music with Tha Row. 2 people. Okay. He did do a good song over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I still play it to this day.
You still bump it? Yeah.
I was so happy when they did it. I was just like, damn, man, maybe. To me, I was just like, maybe this means that a lot of this bullshit, you know what I mean, gonna go.
It was. No, it was Sugar. When I forget how Drayster came to me, and when I got him and let Sugar know that we were fucking with Drayster, he was real cool with it. He was glad. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Drayster went to jail or what, but when Sugar came home, I know Drayster wasn't around there. But I think he just went to, yeah. But because Sugar came in 2001, so I think he might have went in. But I'm not sure. But yeah, but Sugar was glad that he was around. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Last time.
Someone asked if you could speak on how you got cool with Napoleon from the Outlaws.
Napoleon, the way I got cool with him is that I guess he heard that I was Muslim, you know, somehow through some channels or whatever, he heard that I was Muslim. And then when I got out of prison, he reached out to me. And that's pretty much, how it happened. Because, Napoleon, like the Outlaws, 2PAC, they were not even on our radar.
Right.
As far as the beef is concerned.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was never, yeah.
Well, Eazy passed away, and you guys are pretty much, like you said, Tamika was dealing with Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I think y'all had kind of just, was doing your own thing somewhere else. Yeah. Brain Boys want to ask you if you can name your top 5, dead or alive, rap artists.
That's a hard thing to do for me, man. The reason why it's hard for me is because I'm an actual artist myself, and the people that with fans of music for the most part. I ain't gonna say all, but I think most of them. I think they run with what's popular, or you know what I mean, like whatever's popular at the time for them. It's hard, but if you're an artist, you look at the skills. You know what I'm saying? And so you know how. Let's just give you an example. You got a person like Slick Rick, right? Slick Rick was like he was a storyteller. That's the art that he painted on his canvas, right? And then you get like with KRS-One, he was kind of political. Then if you go to Kool Moe D was like a lyricist. Big Daddy Kane was like a lyricist. You know what I mean? So it's like, how can you put them together? You can't. They in two different categories. You know what I mean? And then you get a person like Nas that can rap in pretty much any kind of style. And then you get a person like Pac. Like Pac, although he was great, to me he was one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? He always rapped in the same cadence for the most part on most.
You must have listened to All Eyes on Me.
Come on, man, listen to me.
All right,
Listen
come
to
on.
what I'm saying.
All
like
right.
Pac he didn't flex. I ain't saying that he couldn't have done it, but it probably
He did it on All Eyes on Me. He did it on All Eyes on Me. Okay, you two separate discs. Go ahead.
No.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead. Let me keep hearing.
That's what I'm saying. Like from an artist perspective.
Okay.
So from an artist perspective, like if you listen to, let me see, let me see, man, because I don't know, man. Like Pac he wasn't really as versatile as like a Nas to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Nas just talked about gangster stuff. He was a senseless Scarface.
About the way he rap, it's not what he rap about. I'm talking about the styles he used. You understand what I'm saying? Like the way he chooses to rap. Like if you rap fast, you rap slow, you rap in a high voice, a low voice, or if you doing like the bone thing, real, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Pac never did all of that. You know what I'm saying? Pac
okay. Well, I'll leave because I know what I see where you're trying to go but if he wouldn't have did because All Eyes on Me he gave you the the commercial side this one and then on this too he gave you that ride West Coast riding talkable.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. Some of the style that he chose to do those records in. You know what I'm saying? Like. You get a person like Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Eminem, he'll flex all kind of styles on you. He'll bend words and, do all this other stuff to make, you know what I mean? Like, it was exciting. Pop talking about something that touch you, of course, so you're going to gravitate towards it. But I'm talking about the style, you know what I'm saying? When you're an artist, you're supposed to flex all your different styles. Like, if somebody doing a style that ain't your style, you're supposed to come in better than them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's an artist thing, man. I don't think man really get it from that point of view.
I got you. Okay.
Not to say he wasn't good, man. Pac was a great man. Like,
no,
that's one of my favorite records, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, John.
Okay, let's see. What would you say, other than what you've already spoke of as far as the Dre making the call to Eazy and all that, what would you say some of the biggest inaccuracies are that stand out to you when you watch Straight Outta Compton?
Dre being a gangster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eazy being soft is one of them. Eazy wasn't soft, but he was smart. So just because he wasn't reactionary like most people would have liked him to be, he definitely wasn't scary. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't broke. He didn't downsize his houses, none of that crazy crap. And what else? I think for me that was like the main stuff, man. Like,
talk about Eazy. I'm not Eazy. Jerry relationship a little more because they made it seem like he had a lot more juice than maybe that you guys as artists didn't think he had the juice, or if he did have that much juice.
Jerry having juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had all the juice.
He had all the juice. Okay. Well, that's what the NAA say. I just didn't think that Eazy would allow it like that because. That could have been why he had to do with Tamika the way he did there, wouldn't you say? Because, he knew his mother probably couldn't take on that fight. And so he had to find a female that, because his mother was an old lady. Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't want nothing to do with it, first of all. And she already made that years ago. But Jerry, man, I don't know. I mean, Jerry, he was the business, man. Like, pretty much probably taught Eazy everything he knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think Eazy trusted him because of the success they had. So I think like he trusted him to a fault. And so what happened was like I remember these Nation of Islam guys coming through before all of this controversy happened. And when they came through, like they shook Eazy up. I don't know what they said. Now I wish I could have asked them. And I still to this day, man, like what did they say to you when they came in here? But whatever they told E, man, after that, I guess he started really looking at his books and stuff more close. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And
was Mike Klein already around, or was it before Mike Klein or after Mike Klein? When that happened?
I think he was always around. I think he would just pop in and pop out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he would pop in and pop out. You know what I mean? But he wasn't never there all the time or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I didn't really even know like the role he was playing. But I know I used to see him around here and there though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you ever hear Eazy speak on possibly Tupac signing with Ruthless Records? You ever heard anything like that?
I never heard of it, no.
Yeah. Somebody's been trying to put that out lately.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that, but no, I never heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, me either. Okay.
DJ Gary wanted to ask, let's see what he said. Ask BG Knocc Out, did Eazy write his own rhymes, and how many tracks did Eazy record for his final album?
I don't know. I mean, that's, you know, I don't know how many tracks he recorded for the final album. You can tell the stuff that he wrote. You know what I mean? Like, the stuff that he wrote is just crazy. But no, he didn't really write his own rhymes. No, he didn't.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Eazy had the thing that he had in his favor was he had the image,
mm-hmm.
and then he had a unique voice.
The voice.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he definitely wasn't a writer as far as rap is concerned. No, that wasn't his thing.
Right.
Give us an opinion or some thinking that you had about Biggie. If you have any thoughts or anything about Biggie.
I think Biggie was dope, man. Biggie, to me, like, I used to trip off Big because he never used to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I'm talking about the summer jams, concerts, I don't know. I don't know if he was like that with his own people, but like when he around a lot of people, he just be quiet. He just be quiet and looking. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely admired his artistry for sure. I thought he was a dope dude, and I wish I could have seen more from him. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like with both of those albums, that second one he did, that Ready to Die or Life After Death, the last one, man, it was so much greater. You kind of seen like his growth from the one Ready to Die to Life After Death, and I would have just loved to have seen what he would have done after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I definitely looked up to Big though, for sure.
Okay. Tom, I want to ask you, were you surprised? And I want to add, or did you expect what happened to Biggie when he got murdered?
When I seen Biggie and them, you know, I was in the studio when they did the Notorious Thugs record, you know?
Okay.
And, you know, when we was in Hollywood at a hotel, and I guess Bone got the call to come to the studio, and I was there. I just happened to be there that day. We all went. And when I saw them, I was just like, I don't think they supposed to be here. Like, I was like, I don't know what they thought. Like, I was like, I couldn't say nothing because it wasn't my place, but I swear I was like, man, they playing with fire right now.
Yeah. You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that whole time I was in the studio, man, I was just like, yo, I hope these cars is bulletproof. They driving around here because, yo, I'm serious, like, man. And I wouldn't go nowhere with them. Like, out of that studio, man, I wouldn't be in no car. I'm not driving behind them, none of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I knew it was a dangerous situation. Yeah.
Okay.
John, get rid of hip hop bitch ass. I'm tired of him. I done put over 2 days of him.
Okay.
Calvo want to ask you, want to ask you, what was your thoughts when you saw Orlando testify for you? Did you have any opinion on that? Or what did you think about that?
I know why he was doing it, man. Like, you know, I know why he was doing it. I mean, could I have done it? I don't think so. But it wasn't a bad thing. He didn't tell on nobody or nothing, but I don't know if I could have got on the stand like that, or you know what I mean? But I think he was taking the advice of his lawyer or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it actually helped Suge. It didn't hurt him, you know what I mean? So,
well, it didn't help. We tried. It was a try, but that judge wasn't having it. Yeah, that judge wasn't having it. Yeah, which Suge really didn't. You know, the judge even himself at the hearing said, after reviewing the tape 13 times, he determined that Mr. Knight made a kick. It take you 13 times? It take you 13 times? Okay. Let me ask you this question, DG, because they don't get on me for being soft with you. And I just want to ask you, did Orlando, and you can tell me no, you know, like I said, did you and him ever talk about the incident at the MGM and then later the shooting? You don't have to say what was talked about, but did y'all ever talk about it?
Absolutely, we talked about it, man. He was my best friend, but I could never disclose it.
I got you. Yeah.
I could never tell you guys what he said or what we talked about, but yeah.
Okay. Now we got this one particular nutcase in here, and he's a friend of mine. Unfortunately, his name is Lay Legend. He believes that 2PAC's is still alive. What's your opinion on that?
I think Lay Legend needs to go see somebody about that.
We all do. Okay, we all do. But unfortunately,
I wish he was, though.
Me too. I say that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's so sad. Like, honestly, I think it's sad how both of them brothers perished, man. Like, it's like two lives, you know, two great artists, young black lives, man. Their mothers had to suffer, all that. I think all that shit was all for naught, man. It was some of the stupidest shit that ever transpired to me.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad, man, because that shit could have went a different way. Could have went a whole different way, man. It's like, you know, money and I wouldn't even say power, but people think it's power, but it's not real power. But money and power kind of breeds evil, man, especially from a street perspective. You know what I mean? And I wish we all was smarter, man, honestly, and handle things different, man, because music don't have nothing to do with killing somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it should never be intertwined together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think it's so sad, man. Them dudes, they was young, man. Them dudes died in their 20s. Like, that shit is horrible, man. Like, Biggie had kids. Pac didn't even get a chance to have a kid. Like, all that shit sucks to me.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, man. Like, I really, really hate it. I dislike how everything happened with all of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, and if everybody would have been men about the situation, man, they could have went a whole different way. That shit sucked, man. That shit sucked, and it's sad. And I despise the whole everything about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
I do. Yeah. No, I hear you 100 on that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a
Go ahead, John.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite memory or story of when you think of Eazy? A memory that pops into your head when you first think of him?
Absolutely, man. Like, I always see the dude smiling. Like, when I think about him, because that's how he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had good energy, and he always smiled a lot. You know what I mean? So every time I think of him, I see him, like, how he'll turn his head a certain type of way and smile at me and put his head back. You know what I mean? So that's like my greatest memory right there that I hold with myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody keep asking about. I don't know this. I don't know this person, and so if he been disrespectful, I hope not. I don't think he is though. He said, "Can you please ask him about OG Dirty Red?" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about Shaky. He was an artist on the label and a writer for Eazy. But he's around. I mean, what they want to know?
I guess just to talk on him or speak on him. Sometimes they like just to let us know that they know something. You know, they like to throw out some gems. Yeah.
But yeah, he was an artist and a writer. And you know, he was a friend of Eazy, a friend of mine. He's doing all right, man. He's still living in LA, just living his life like a normal person. He's a
man. We have a guy by the name of DJ AG that be following Baby Lane's daughter on IG. And I don't know if you know, she's an airline steward, and she's looking good. Look like she's doing real good for her life herself. One of his daughters. I know he has 3 or 4.
Yeah. Like all the girls for the most part, they women, man. So they live in regular lives. Like, he got a daughter in Atlanta. She's an artist too, but all the girls are doing pretty good, man, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what it look like. Okay, go ahead, Jack.
Okay. Any stuff that you're working on right now that you have coming out in the near future that you want to promote or speak on?
John wasn't listening at the beginning of the show.
He talked about his other albums that were out right now. I'm talking about some new shit. Reggie, killing me.
Yeah. I'm always working on music, bro. Like, I'm always doing that. Like, I have a lot of music that I'm just holding on to, and I'm working on new stuff too. So as far as what I'm gonna do with it, what I'm gonna call stuff, I don't have a clue at the moment. But I'm always working on music. Like, that's just a part of who I am. So yeah, that's really it, man. Other than that, I'm just living life and trying to be peaceful, man, and travel and stay free. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lisa Sanchez wanted us to let you know that you was one of her favorite rappers. Lisa Sanchez.
Tell her thank
you. Okay. Caleb McClain want to ask you, is there any unreleased music, Eazy music, or possible albums in the future? Do you think so?
I don't know, man. I know they had in the studio, they had like these storage rooms with a whole lot of stuff. So who knows what they got? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Because I wasn't with Eazy but for like 3 years. You know what I mean? So what he did when I was there and what he did before, I don't know. And it ain't like I was with him all day, every day. I was with him a lot, but not all the time like that. So who knows what he got? Who knows what Tamika have and those, those archives over there. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell nobody.
Yeah, John. John? Hello?
Yeah. Got it?
I don't know. We must have lost him. John. Must have lost John for a minute. Okay. Well, can y'all still hear? Let's see if we didn't lose him. Let's see.
No more.
Okay, no. I mean, they hitting us up with questions. I just don't know if they can hear us or not. Okay, they said they can hear us.
Yeah.
John, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I just have to wait for a second.
Okay. I was trying to get you to ask a question. I thought we had lost him for a minute.
Oh, okay. No. Let's see. Somebody asked if you ever had any interactions with Quick, but I don't know if you ever ran into him at all.
Oh, David Blake? Yeah, definitely, man. That's like family, man. Like, Greedy Greg, when we got with Greedy Greg and them over there at Outburst Def Jam, Quick is like family too. So we all became like family. So yeah, definitely. Good guy, man.
Okay. Go ahead, Rich.
The boy LL Sneak from Russia, he wanted to ask, what was your last interaction, and about what year was your last interaction with Baby Lane?
It was. I got caught up in '98. So it was '98, yeah. So maybe January of '98.
Okay. And one of my people from the 313 Live show on the Elite group, they have a Facebook page. They wanted me to ask you, I forget who it was. And I forgot the question I was going to ask you. I thought I was trying to remember it off the top of my head. Something along that line, but I'll think of it again. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jeff.
Somebody wanted to know what your reaction was when you heard Big E's "Long Kiss Goodnight," which many believe was like a kind of like a subliminal, his way of speaking on what all went down.
I can't recall. I know what you're talking about, but I can't even recall the lyrics or anything like that. So I would have to listen to it in order to give you an answer for that.
Okay.
Because I don't even recall like none of the lyrics or nothing, so it would be hard for me to answer that.
The question that I wanted to ask you, I just remembered it now, was they wanted to know. We had gotten reports that Biggie used to kick it with the South Side, prior to all of this incident happening. Did you ever know or ever see Biggie hanging out with any of the guys from the South Side?
Yeah, I saw him around a few times. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, somebody's saying that Busy Ball was the one who started the rumor that Tupac was going to sign to Ruthless. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's where that came from. Let's see. Oh, somebody wanted to know, can you ask BG about DeAndre Smith's record label, Runoff Records, and if there's any unreleased music, or did you do anything with them?
They're talking about Big Dre.
Oh no, we was trying to get to it, man. We was working on it, but it just never happened. Yeah, we never got to the nitty gritty. I mean, like,
cause he had a studio on Alondra somewhere, didn't he? Didn't he build a studio on Alondra?
Yeah. Yeah, they had a couple of their little homies. They might have had a few records on, but as far as any of us getting over there, like, we just never got that far. Yeah.
Okay, somebody had a follow-up question. They said, when you did see Biggie with Southside, would you mind letting people know what year that was? Somebody asked that. And
I don't remember.
Okay.
It was back in those days. I don't remember
what
year it was.
Fair enough. Okay.
My boy D. Will want to know, BG, have you ran into Snoop or have him or any of the Snoop or ever talked since the Compton City G's video?
Yeah, like that's what I was saying about the golf course incident. Like we had, it was a mutual friend. It was a homeboy. He was from 60s, and he was a mutual friend of both of ours. So he had us all meet at the studio out there in North Hollywood one day.
Okay.
And so we sat down, me, Corrupt, Snoop, Daz wasn't there.
Now this was while they were still on death row?
Yeah, they were still on death row.
Okay.
But it was just really Corrupt and Snoop.
Okay.
And me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, we kicked it with them for probably about 6-7 hours. Topping it up, you know what I'm saying? Smoking weed, drinking, talking shit. And ever since then, we've been cool. So we ain't never had no bad blood or nothing like that. Yeah. Since them days. Yeah.
Before we let you go, and we're not rushing you off or anything, I just want you to put a plug because a couple of people done asked us if you can plug your IG and any of your social media or anything that you got that you want people to follow you on. If you can plug that, we appreciate it.
Okay, so my IG is BG Knockout. It's B.G. Knockout. My Twitter is B.
And you got two. There's one that's kind of blank. There's one that I think the one that said something about Eazy-E, Motor J or something like that is the good one.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
And somebody else must have made another one. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what happened was, before I got out of prison, all this social network stuff is new to me. So there's a lot of people that made these Instagram, all this stuff in my name, and it's been hard. That's why I ain't got verified on nothing, because they have, I guess, because they're the first people that made, the site with my name on it. It's like they're the originals. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like I look like the loony person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we had a chick, I remember back in the day when we were trying to get our website. I think John might have been the one to help me with that. Yeah. We had to pay a chick
no.
to get our names back.
She tried to get us to pay, but we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This girl,
it was a black chick that was out there buying up all the names. and she was making people pay like $500 or something like that to
you got that from that guy, what's his name, Mark Rubin or Rick, what's his name? He owned a basketball team. I heard he did that with like
Coke. Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban,
yeah, Mark Cuban. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard he did that with like Coke and Pepsi and all that stuff, like made them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My boy Robbie Blue, he wanted me to ask you if Orlando did he ever seem remorseful about the Vegas incident when you talked to him?
Did he ever what?
Well, he wanted to know if he seemed remorseful about anything that happened in Vegas.
I don't know, man. That's like, come on. That's
yeah.
Did he think remorseful? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't recall, honestly.
All right.
It says you just YG in a video clip with those ain't no bumping shirts. What was that about? They said somebody said, they said you just YG in a video clip. Those ain't no bumping shirts or something like that.
I dissed YG. No, I didn't diss YG. What happened was one of my homeboys from my neighborhood, he came out with he made a mixtape called Ain't No Bumping.
Okay.
He my little, he my young homie from my set, and I supported him, and that's all it was. I mean, I didn't diss YG, I didn't diss nobody. But,
okay.
We Compton Crips, so definitely bumping ain't in our vocabulary.
No.
I mean, that's like a diss to a Crip. If you say bumping instead of Compton, like you like dissing Crip pretty much. In Compton, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. How the twins doing? Is the twins still around out there from Lady Block?
Oh, one of them is, the other is died.
He did. Okay. Yeah. I'm so far out of touch with stuff.
Yeah, he had an accident, man, and went under anesthesia and didn't wake up.
I remember that. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about if you can, whatever you can just address people and talk about the Michael Wells situation, whatever you can with that. They kind of know about that, and what you think? What was your opinion on that situation with Michael Wells?
Man, that's another hard one, man. It's hard for me to speak on that.
Okay, we'll leave it alone then. Okay. John, let me look at the board a little bit. Go ahead. Okay. Ask a question.
Yeah. And it's not that they're not asking questions to you, BJ. They're just asking
ones
that we know better to ask you, because it's just not something that we know. It's stuff you don't want to speak.
And
on.
A lot of this stuff we already talked about too, and they have to catch it on the on the replay, because a lot of people be coming in. So.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Darren Stewart wanted to ask, and I'm reading this off the top because he's a big supporter. Ask him, did he know about Orlando shooting? Yeah. Oh, he talking about with Brendan and Ladd. You ever hear about that? Brendan and Ladd talked about him shooting at them when they was in McDonald's. You remember when McDonald's used to be on Long Beach right behind the South Side?
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever hear about that, or you know anything about that incident?
I have no clue about it.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. I gotta ask them about that one day. What the hell they talking about? Anyway, they knew Orlando did some shit like that, Orlando would still be in jail.
Oh, you damn right.
Exactly. I gotta ask them. How they even said some shit like that. Yeah. My girl Tony Cole wanted to let you know that she really appreciates you taking your time to come on the show, even though you stood me up 2 times.
It wasn't on purpose, bro.
I know. I got some haters out there. This dude named JMX. So please don't ever do an interview with him and RJ Bond. And they've been clowning me about it, and he lying, BG Knocc Out gonna do no interview with them and all of that stuff, and we just clickbaiting and all of that.
Yeah, some of these people are just, they looking for attention. Like, some of these people, man, they could be like in Budapest somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know where these people be coming from with this crap they be doing on the internet these days.
Exactly. Well, these are 2 fools that been out there. They done made about 4 DVDs and a book, and they just trying to live off of this shit. That's their only life, and so that's why I had to get in there and knock them off, try to put them out of business. But we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Somebody else.
Do you have let me ask this right quick, because 2PAC Shakur asked a few times. I want to know, are you doing any features right now? And if so, how can he get a hold to you?
People can contact me on social media. All you do is gotta inbox me or DM me, whatever, and we'll work it out from there. It's not hard.
Okay. Yeah. And then Nathan Kelly want to know, to your knowledge, did Orlando bump any 2PAC music?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I told you. Like that. That's why I be telling people. Like it was nothing against 2PAC, man. Like everybody's taking it the wrong way. It was nothing against 2PAC. 2PAC just happened to be with the people that was rivals to Orlando's them hood. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. Like, didn't nobody hate 2PAC? Like, it was just an unfortunate thing that happened.
Yeah.
But nah. Yeah, we play 2PAC here all the time. Still do.
Yeah. Mr. Break Lights wanna ask you, what's your favorite song on Real Brothers album?
My favorite song is man, it's a damn shame because it's my album, and I be always thinking about the title or forgetting it a lot. But damn. Oh my God, what the hell is the name? I'm gonna have to Google it. That's so sad, But
yeah.
That's good. That's how much, like, if anybody know anything about astrology, like I'm an Aquarius, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty much introverted. I'm more of a thinker than a talker. And sometimes your mind could be your own worst enemy or whatnot. And I just be having a lot going on, like mentally in my own head, where the things that are important to me, it's mostly, and the stuff that I don't think about, it don't concern me at the moment. So it'd be kind of hectic for me sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't think of the damn title, man. Like, what the heck?
Okay.
That's a damn shame. But one of them is Mic Check is one, and then it's one more.
Okay.
I can't even get the damn title out, man.
Somebody has asked this question way earlier in the chat, and I forgot to ask you this. I wanted to ask you that. It's been on my mind for a while, so I don't know who asked it. They want to know: do you know any verses off the top of your head that Eazy ever rapped that we never heard?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, nah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody said DJ's Gary, he's a music head. He said it's the song that you're trying to think of called 50/50 Love.
Say that one more time.
Is his name 50/50 Love?
Oh no. That's definitely not.
Okay. Okay. We all come. Long John, help your boy.
I'm just seeing a lot of the bullshit. Let's see. Okay. A lot of people tuned in late, so they're asking repeat questions that we already spoke on.
Yeah, we got a lot of repeat questions.
Um, who are some of your influences today? Who are some of the newer people that you like music wise that are out today? Any of the new artists, or you stick with the older?
I, I mean, I like some of the new artists. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, West Side Boogie. It's some underground people like Loki Shmuley, Brooklyn, from Bobby Shmurda's area out there. My little homeboy Baylo, he's from my neighborhood. He's from Compton. They call him Geechee Gotti. He's hot right now on the rap battle circuit too. So he has some mixtapes out, stuff like that. Compton AV. It's, people like that. Like I try to always deal with like underground, like when it comes to hip hop and stuff like that, because I just believe like the artistry it'd be better to me. Like I know a lot of the mainstream stuff it's a lot of fluff and stuff that goes into music nowadays that I just don't, I don't particularly care for it, but yeah, those are some of the people right now that I'm into. But hey guys, I'm gonna have to cut you guys short because I'm trying to find my cousins from work.
Okay.
And doing an interview, I forgot about them. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm telling you, I be having a lot going on, bro. I don't never try to just,
Oh, I know you didn't. I could tell when every time you hit me back with the IGs that you wasn't doing it on purpose. So, man, we really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with us.
Yeah.
And you gave a lot of knowledge out, a lot of knowledge. And once again, man, it's a pleasure. I know we never really had any conversations together one-on-one. And I appreciate it. I'm sure we both heard of each other and have mutual respect for each other. Got a lot of love for your brother, Drakester, and tell him what's up. And I appreciate him. I'm still going to get him on. And and then the last question, and then you can go. 448, you wanted me just to ask you if you can just tell us your feelings, and you can, say it and then go out. What was your feelings when, and what you think about the Strong Brothers and when Baby Lane died? How did that affect you, and did you go to his funeral services?
No, I was in jail, so I couldn't go.
That's right.
But definitely, like, even to this day, yeah, man, it hurt me, man. Like, you gotta understand, man, I've been with this dude since probably we was like 10 years old. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about anytime they moved or I moved, we were always, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go to where he stayed, come to where I stayed, it didn't matter where we was at. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely hurted me.
Okay.
I feel different about the funeral because
now, let me ask you this. How did this relationship start where you knew Baby Lane, if I can ask?
When our hoods had clicked up. Cause,
the South. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a long time ago, they were kind of like enemies to us. We didn't really get along. And then some of my G homies and their G homies had hooked up and they made the Nutty South Atlantic thing,
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how we started bonding, But we
because y'all was kind of youngsters. Yeah, y'all was.
Yeah, we was only like 10 years old.
Y'all was youngsters. Yeah.
Yeah, so we clicked off of that, and ever since then, we never separated pretty much.
Okay. All right, cool. My boy Johnny Cool said it started in camp, but I guess did y'all do this time together in camp?
Nah, hell no. We was in juvenile hall.
LP?
We went to camp. Yeah, we was in LP.
Los Padrinos. Yep. All right. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate you taking your time to do this, man. Really. And appreciate you, Miguel. Love you positive, man. Keep stay that positive way, man.
No doubt about it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
No, we appreciate you more.
Yep.
All right, bro.
All right. Peace.
Yep. Yeah. Man, I like I said, I never really had any interactions with BG Knocc Out, but I like his vibe.
Yeah.
He seemed like a real cool brother. He cleared up a lot of things. I don't want to call the man a liar or nothing.
No, you could just tell there was stuff
he did clear up a lot of things from the he spoke on it. He said on the blast stuff. He said, I don't remember, or I didn't mean that. That ain't happened.
Yeah.
I have to go back and listen to the beginning of the interview, but about the shooting in the legs.
Oh,
we can pretty much say that didn't happen.
Yeah.
The wearing of the chain, the death row pendant, what is it called?
The medallion.
The medallion.
Yeah.
He said he heard that secondhand.
Right.
So those are the only things that I had issues with him about. And he cleared it up, and so I'm glad he did. So I don't know if it was Vlad pushing that, or it came out of his mouth, but I'm glad he cleared those things up, because those are the things that really had me kind of confused about everything.
Yeah.
And in his own words, y'all. In his own words.
He said it without saying it.
He said it without saying it. That Orlando. Well, I ain't gonna say it because but come on.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't hear that, y'all didn't hear that. Y'all just don't want it to hear. I mean, even on I don't even think Lay Legend could say that Orlando didn't have the shoe.
It took him a minute.
I didn't even think.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I was that crazy. I gotta drain this pipe right quick. So go ahead and talk, John.
Okay. But yeah, some of the questions we knew that he would, once he said he can't speak on certain things. If you guys were asking about Orlando and all that stuff, I just didn't want to go there because I knew he wouldn't want to talk about it. But and mainly I don't ask him to try to snitch on anything or to solve a mystery. I'm just trying to do it to clear up the conspiracy shit. That's my main thing. Is people saying body doubles and getting paid to get beat up and just the crazy shit. So I try to talk to somebody who knew him that could speak on his character if he would ever participate in some shit like that. So that was my thing. But
no, he pretty much answered that to the point of
he did.
Let my hands dry off. So you nasty motherfuckers that don't wash your hands after y'all piss. I do. But what I had to say, he pretty much cleared that up and said he pretty all but told y'all that Orlando he was remorseful.
He wasn't remorseful.
He didn't say.
Yeah,
he just said, "Well, I can't say."
You're right.
But he would have been like, "No, that didn't happen. He didn't do nothing.
Right.
What were you gonna be remorseful for?" That's what I would have said. Why are you gonna be remorseful?
Yeah.
So it's either you want to believe what you want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he say that about Keithy?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
If Keithy's lying, then that's a gangster move. Shit. Props up to it. That nigga got all of a case. Shit, if he had to just lie on his cousin to get all of a case, then cool. That ain't what he said.
Yeah.
He said that was a bitch ass move that Keithy did. I got a problem with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you call it? A sucker move or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
used some term like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if Keithy was just playing Greg Cadence, it would have been.
He did what he had to do. Yeah.
He did what he had to do.
Yeah.
He just played those cop motherfuckers.
Yeah. So RJ, there's your clickbait saying that Reggie's promising interviews that he doesn't deliver. So you can take that shit and analyze it and do your weirdo shit.
Yeah. They just don't know. My name do ring a little bit out here. Niggas that know me or don't know me, they know of me. I know. Well, tell them to pull off interviews like that. They told y'all today they were going to have some people on the interview with them. I didn't hear nobody but a crackhead and a milk head and a racist talking. That's all I heard. Right. They can do that. They can pull shit off like that. But y'all want me to go and be quiet? Well, not y'all.
No.
10 or 15 of y'all want me to go and quiet and let y'all. If y'all really care about hearing content, that's content. I'm not telling you got to believe it. I'm not believing it. But goddamn, y'all got to interact. That ain't gonna let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
None of these big channels gonna let y'all do that. Interact with people like that. But and I'm talking to y'all like y'all as a community don't appreciate interviews like that, and that's fucked up on my behalf. Because I know 80, 90% of y'all love this shit. And y'all very appreciative of it. And so I apologize for coming at y'all like it's 10% of y'all. And I'd appreciate it when I know it's 85 to 90% of y'all that appreciate it. So I apologize for that. All right, I'm working. I ain't looking at the board, y'all. So whatever y'all typing, I don't know. I can't see yet. Had to put up my food and stuff. My wife, she just bring her ass in the house and go to sleep like she a queen or something. All right.
Lay Legend,
hanging out at the
stop
bar
with
with
your
RJ.
bullshit, Lay Legend. About to have to snap back at your ass.
Leave Lay Legend alone. Why y'all let
He's
Lay
starting it
Legend
with
bother
me.
y'all?
Read what he says. He said, if Tupac's really dead, why do you care what I think? And then I kept ignoring him. He said, John, answer with your bitch ass. And so I said, okay, I think you're fucking
John,
delusional.
Lay Legend, you can't talk to my people like that. Like, you know that,
He's a
like,
fucking weirdo who lives in a fantasy world, but that's just me.
just leave it alone, John.
Yeah.
I'll deal with Lay. Lay be cool. Johnny Coke just been on his ass all day, so he's still mad. All right, so what else we got to talk about? See, I was on the roll talking shit about the races and the meth here. Well, I guess we didn't answer all. Any questions that they did talk about today that y'all need cleared up? I think that's what we was about to talk about.
I didn't even see
y'all
what they
tell
said.
Me y'all,
yeah.
I'm
curious.
I ain't talking to you. Oh, you curious?
I'm not curious enough to go watch it, but I'm curious.
To look at. You don't need to go keep them motherfuckers at their little 500 or 600 views.
Believe me, I'm not.
And did you put up during the live stream? I've seen some notification like you put
up. Yeah,
because
you said
uploaded
to put
that video from there.
I put last night's
No,
up.
I said the pictures. I said put the pictures up.
No, I did that too. But at the begining, you were like, "Oh, you didn't want to post it because I was checking people," and I was like, "All right,
hold it now. Hold it until I go to jail or some shit, or until you acting like you dying and you sick again. So it won't interfere with this view."
Okay.
Did I tell y'all last night? For y'all that didn't tune in, John went to the doctor and he fucking passed out cold from seeing a needle. Passed out cold from seeing a needle.
That's bullshit. that's the most exaggeration bullshit story I've ever heard. The passing out feeling was after the blood was taken. It wasn't a fucking sight of a needle.
Wait a minute. How the heck you done made Kenneth McLean a goddamn moderator over here?
Because Kenneth McLean helps me. He's helping.
I know Kenneth McLean good. That's the first time I ever saw that. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
But did y'all know he had more fucking GMX had more moderators, or what y'all call them? Yeah, moderators.
Yeah, moderators.
He had on the day.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then 313 Live he having. God damn, everybody over here is a fucking moderator. What the hell? Yeah, they were on my ass today over there, though.
Yeah.
They were tearing me up.
Lay Legend, you're right. I shouldn't care what you think, honestly. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's cool. You believe what you believe.
What you talking about? No reason to waste my time. What happened, Robert Torres? Lay Legend, only clowns and dumbass watch your channel. I keep... why y'all messing with Lay Legend? Would you leave my people alone, man? I thought we were cool like that. I don't come over there messing with your nutcases. Leave my people alone. These are sensible, working people over here. These are the 15 or 16-year-olds that you got over there. So stop. Stop it. All right, let's see. We're wired up. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Reggie or John. Call up Sharita again. The three-way call collab. Let's talk to Sharita in a minute. No, I don't even see her. Is she here? Let's see. What's up, Reg? Buddha boy. Whoa. What's up, Reg? Okay, what's up, baby? Robert Torres. Can't waste my time with Lay channel. Okay, you ain't gotta talk about Lay. Come on, y'all. Y'all leave my boy Lay alone, please. Please, y'all. Please. Please leave Lay alone, please. All right. Lisa saying, I feel like y'all, the 1996 Death Row Records running shit. Oh, well, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But I need y'all when y'all do that to go on there and put that shit on. Well, they gonna they gonna delete y'all. Say shit like that on when RJ and JMX is on. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't know who that is. The Meth Head and the Racers is on. He wasn't listening at the beginning. Made me think we had lost the connection and shit. Mm-hmm. John got mad at me for about a minute, y'all.
What did he get mad about?
Wasn't that cold?
What happened?
What you got mad about?
Yeah.
I said you got mad at me when I told you to listen in. You wasn't listening at the beginning of the interview.
Oh yeah.
We tried to. I know you got mad.
I didn't get mad. I just you called me out, and I already knew. I knew what he said because I listened to it. I had only stepped away maybe twice the whole time, which is not too bad for me.
We only found you out one time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sharitha said she's going to bed early tonight, so we can't call Sharitha tonight. She's going to sleep tonight.
Take your ass to sleep there. Reggie, who you got next to interview next time? I don't even know. Who we want to interview? I don't know. Call QPD. I do not have QPD number. Don't do me like that, Mr. Houston. It was hard for me to kind of deal with BG Knocc Out, but I'm glad I did.
But he was cool though.
I fought that. Yeah, he was real cool. I fought that interview for a long time. Y'all kept asking me about that. Him and Gene Deal are two people I told y'all I would never do.
Yeah.
Or I had problems to do, and once I start talking to both of them, they all cool. They all cool. Okay, Sharitha, keep messing with me. I'll give out your home address and your phone number. We'll be changing your phone number. You know I will. Keep fucking with me, girl. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't say New Gene. I didn't say Gene Dealer's next. I didn't say that. Let me see. So any of y'all gonna be in Vegas on the 13th? Eddie Boy pretty much gave us some information that
he loves you.
What did he say?
He loves you.
That they doing something that he loves me. So you look at John. He can throw his jabs. Huh? He did say that though, didn't he?
He did. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, made me forget.
About the club on the 13th, September 13th. Not the club, the restaurant. Yeah.
No, not the restaurant though. But they doing a Tupac. They about to dedicate a street to Tupac name or something.
It was going to be like a day. There was going to be like a September
Tupac
13th.
Day?
There's going to be Tupac Day. Yeah.
In Vegas. Yeah. So but he's also opening up his club that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna be like I guess something like a singing, it's something. It came to my mind. Where people be singing and shit at the restaurant at the table.
The waitresses gotta try out because they're gonna sing or something when they bring the. I couldn't follow it a whole lot, but he did say like a lot of the food would be named after famous musicians and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, something like that. And DJ Gary said the Bay Club. No, I can't tell Golden. Let's see. Tupac Day needs to be worldwide. Yeah, I love some pop. That's cool. What up, Ronell Sanders? I haven't seen you in a while. I love you, Lay. That sounds gay as fuck. I keep telling y'all, when a man tell another man, you say, I got love for you, or some shit like that. You tell him, I love you, Lay. That's what you tell your bitch when you're trying to get some pussy. I love you, girl. You're trying to get some, man, that's some gay shit, Rodell. All right, I'll leave you alone. Oh, man. Let's see. Call Risky. That's funny. That's an inside joke. I'll leave that alone.
You can if you want to.
Let's see.
He helped start Bomb first. I'll be the first to say it.
Why y'all bring Risky and then Danny Boy up at the same
time? No, don't do that. Now you're trying to start shit.
This interview won't be getting put up there.
I'm glad one of us finds it funny.
Oh.
Look at Lay Legend. Lay Legend wants a one-on-one fight with me right now. He wants to know if I'm down.
Lay Legend, what the hell?
He's not leaving the Bay Area.
Man. Oh, man. I don't even know what that meant by that. Somebody asked what happened to Milkbone. You know, I forget about Milkbone. I forget what happened with that. I forget what happened with Milkbone. I don't remember. I don't forget this. I know I was trying to get an Eminem. I forget all the details on Milkbone. I don't even think I ever met Milkbone, to be honest. I think I did that shit over the phone or something. Somebody brought that song to me.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see. Why would Biggie be in L.A. after Pac died? Yeah. The shit he told you at the beginning of the song. Go listen to the beginning of his album. He said, Cali? Huh? Yeah, Biggie, wake your fat ass up. Get up, motherfucker. Yeah, huh? Where we going? Cali? We going to Cali, pussy? Yeah, nigga, get your ass up. That's pretty much how it went. Those wasn't the exact words, but that's what they meant. That you would have signed Eminem. You know, who would have signed Eminem? Only person who would have probably took the chances, Dre and them did, because Eminem was out there. But as my boy from 313 always tell me, there's a guy, I can't think of his name, but there was another guy that Eminem pretty much did his whole style from. That's real popular out there in Detroit.
Is that Royce?
Shimmy, or Sugar Shim, or something like that. Forget his name. Dre though. Eminem was black. Esham. Yep. Thank you, Jethro Coding. Esham. My boy from 313 swears by this guy, Esham. Swears by. He said Eminem stole his whole style. Wow. They say Biggie was in L.A. for months. Now, that ain't true to him. He was in there about a week or two. But they were hiding, but they were filming a video shoot. They were filming a video shoot from when he had the car accident. Yeah. People used to say Eminem stole Cage style. I don't know. But Rel swear by Esham the legend. Yeah. It's just that, yeah. He swear by him. That's true. No, he wasn't in there that long. And he didn't have Southside protection there, and Southside was looking for him. They were pushing up on him. But, hey, did y'all hear that? He did hang with Southside Compton Crooks. That goes puppy lies, right? Didn't your boy DJ Knocc Out said he saw him around those Southside guys. Y'all got a lot of gems in that interview if y'all really sit back and listen to it. He acknowledged that he saw them over there hanging out with Bad Boy's crew. So that was something else that shows something was a lie. Yeah, the streets already knew that, but we just talking about the community, Dre. You know, we know a lot of shit, but we still got to put it out. Some motherfuckers are sitting in what's the name of that town? On Arnold Street.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he tried to say he lived in Chicago or somewhere. But that motherfucker and that racist down in Lake Elsinore, they both will let you that you know, they'll tell you something different. Yeah. Can you hear me, John?
Yeah. Yep, I can hear.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. 52 Arnold. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, Reggie, what's one of the fondest memories of the mob? One of my fondest memories of the mob. I don't know. Shit. I ain't never had no problems with nobody from the mob. Contrary to what the racists and them say. All my interactions was real good. I don't know. Let me think on that for a little while. Big Red, I'm from Memphis. Why y'all speak on no limit biting? Big Red, I'm from Memphis. Okay, what's up, Stony Tone? Why y'all ain't speak on no limit biting? Well, what your boy, what you talking about, C Murder? C Murder, he try to steal Pac style, huh? That's the only thing I can say. Well, I don't like crank calling people, not crank calling, but calling people up without telling them I don't call them. But y'all ready for another Miles James interview? Or y'all ready for another Whack 100 interview? Which one? Oh, I can't work, y'all. I can't work again until probably Monday or Tuesday. I forgot. Unless we do something over the weekend. Well, I got to do church duties. I'm going to this church, y'all. Me and my pastor. We go to this church in L.A. It's called the Wrecking Crew. And any of you L.A. dudes know, the dude that's the pastor there is a dude named Ice Mike. Ice Mike is Dale Dog big brother. Older brother. And you really ran Main Street back in the day. But then Dale Dog started running it because he became a pastor. But he has a following of people, man, that you know, people that's like our grandmothers or our aunties and all of that just, you know, having it hard and all of that. But they love the Lord. They go there and they pray and shout for probably about 2 hours straight. I mean, it's like a revival. My pastor is kind of well known, and so he goes and preach at the ghetto churches in L.A. a lot. But man, I'm telling you, those people be praising God at that church. And that's Dale Dog, dude from Main Street. His brother named Icy Mike, who was probably one of the coolest niggas around back in the 80s and in the 80s, maybe late 90s. Yep. So that's where I've got to be the next 2 days. Yep. Get the Wrecking Crew right on Imperial and Avalon. I mean, it's in the heart of the ghetto. No, they ain't no Lonnie Love shit. They love the Lord. All right, lady. Peace out, man. Don't be messing with my boy John. You know, that's my little brother. How's Shiv's case looking, Red? Dayu. What's up, Dayu? I think he's gonna get 1 or 2 people on the jury that they're gonna believe that he wasn't purposely trying to run over Terry Carter. And as I always say, and this for those of you that's new to it, I don't believe Suge's intentions were to do what happened that day. I believe he was negligent and probably should never have any money, that the Carter's family should have whatever amount of money that he ever gains or earns again. But I don't think he should be in jail for the rest of his life for that. That's my opinion on that. Yeah. Can you play a Pac snippet? Still working on it. I got to get some stuff done off the ADAT. But we got some songs that we're going to be playing for y'all. And I got them, but we got to get them transferred off of ADAT. So that's what's up with that. Reggie, how you feel about Donald Trump? I got a Donald Trump judge on my case.
Do you?
He was just appointed. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
you got a Republican judge?
This guy just got appointed. Matter of fact, the day that I pled guilty, the next day he was getting sworn in.
Oh, shit.
And that shit. So y'all know I got problems. Yep. That's what's up, Reg. Good luck at court. Thanks. I got problems. Oh, man. Are you going to leak them on YouTube? No. I'm just going to play it for our community. And then I'm going to take them down. So y'all better tune in, because y'all never know when I'm going to put up an unseen picture. Or y'all never know when I'm going to put up some music. But this is what I'm going to be doing to try to keep this channel alive until John get back to his 24,000 subs. Because we only got 1,000 subs right now, so we got to get some subs up. So y'all, but y'all doing. I'll be honest. How many? Well, I don't know. It looked like a lot of people tuned in. How many people tuned in tonight, John?
I think we topped out like 180. Right now we're at 155. So a good amount. So all the active people came over.
Yeah, we did okay, I guess. We did okay. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Take note of what was. Wait a minute. Take note of who was earlier. I don't know what you mean by that, Christian. What happened to Von First? Man, that racist. John put up a picture of the racist. And he called, you know how he hates to be called Uncle Fester. That bothers him more than anything. But John put up a picture, and he called him Uncle Fester. He put up a picture of Uncle Fester, and then he put up a picture of the racist. And he sent to us. That's what I don't understand. He sent to us. And I don't know how we got it, so y'all know I'm lying. But he sent a picture of us to us. That's my story, and I'll stick to it. With some EKG's stuff all over his chest and his body. And he was showing how he lost weight, and I guess he was proud of himself after, he had an examination after the road killer gave him a heart attack. And so John put that up and put Uncle Fester next to him, and he flagged it.
Yeah.
And you two agreed with him. How in the hell you two agreed with that? I don't know. It's all over the internet.
Yeah.
But you two agreed with him, and John is shut down for live streams for 3 months. Now, John be playing games behind the scenes with your boy Reggie.
Shit.
I did research.
Okay.
I did research and went and found something that's a strikeable offense. And I don't do this whole ass shit, because that's gay to me, that striking each other and all of that bullshit. That's some gay shit to me. You just bag on a nigga, talk about a nigga, and then leave it alone. But I went and found a clip where these motherfuckers took and played word for word, took my voice and all of that, and played it and put it in a clip off of John's channel. And said, John, flag this video right here.
Yeah, but from experience, it takes a few days. So just wait. You'll see.
Huh?
It takes a few days. Just wait. And you
All
know they're
right.
gonna pull it
Probably
down.
did
I
it.
don't know why you keep talking about it. They're gonna pull it
They ain't
down.
pull it down. Well, they ain't pull it down yet.
Oh,
Not
man.
the N word. Not when RJ needs to be. No, well, he can't be flagged for saying the N word. He should be flagged.
Yeah.
But you know, we got him on that. Yeah, that's why he mad. That's why he acting gay.
Yeah.
Because we sent it to his distributors. I don't know who it was. You know, 313 did it. We did it as a community, as a I don't even want to say a brotherhood community because. Hey, M20, get that bitch ass M20 out of here. He's a bitch ass motherfucker. I wish never mind. But M20, get out of here. We don't even want to see you, bitch ass nigga. I know you're not a nigga, but that's my word. So, but get out of here. Anyway, all right, thanks, John. Hate motherfuckers that be over there with him. Oh, Jam X, welcome back, man. We miss you, man. I don't know what I'm going to do these last 3 months without you. I've been going crazy. I'm starting to believe 2PAC's alive. I've been having to listen to Lay Legend channel. Get out of here. Bitch ass nigga, don't come over here. But anyway, all right. Damn, that motherfucker made me, that's my train of thought. What was you telling me, John?
Oh,
what was I talking
about the video, about him pulling the video down before the strike goes through. Remember?
Huh?
The strike on the video, using your voice.
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot shit. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happened to him. Because we sure definitely got him. Yeah, let me see. Reggie sounds like my crazy ass uncle. Johnny Coop, what's up, dog? Where my boy DJ AG at? Get Castro. Castro. I don't know. Y'all really want Castro?
Castro.
The realist could get Castro. Is that Castro? Yeah, the realist could get me Castro uncle. I was gonna ask you who that was. Bill or Will or something like that.
Oh, William.
I'm trying to get on the phone.
His name's William.
Yeah, Will. Is he the one supposed to be Castro big brother or something like that?
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay.
Well, somebody said he's
Let me
Pac's
find out
cousin.
who he is. Somebody keeps. Yeah, he is Pac's cousin. He's Castro's brother.
Okay.
I don't know if he's his little brother or big brother. But Reggie Moore, come on, y'all. Reggie Moore was up. He did hung jury, y'all. Come on, go listen to Michelet album. That shit was whack. I didn't really know. You know who I would like to get? And I gotta find her. I would love to get Yasmin. You know what I forgot this what the racist said today.
What?
Do you know he said that Pac fired me? He said that Pac fired me a day before he got a letter. Somebody anonymously sent him a letter saying that Pac fired me a day before he got killed.
Anonymous source.
That Pac fired me. Anonymous source sent him an anonymous letter that Pac got killed. That he, number one.
Why was Frank on him then? You would have pulled him off, right? Sorry, go ahead.
But now, I did admit that Yasmin sent me a letter, but that was on Keyshawn. I remember it was Keyshawn Johnson, whatever day Keyshawn Johnson got drafted. It was on at his draft party. And I remember we all showed up at the House of Blues. And I didn't have any security on Pop. I didn't schedule nobody with it, even though me and Marquez, this dude named Marquez, was there with Shug. I was there, you know. And so Shug was like, where's Pop security at, Reg? So I said, shit, I got a letter. That nigga fired me. I'm fired. And that's when Shug was like, man, Reggie, don't play games like that. Don't do that. I can't fire you. You know, I'll pay for this shit. And, Pac ain't paying this. But Pac can't fire you. And then Pac started laughing. Oh, Reg, I was just playing. I'm just fucking with you, Reg, And I did get a letter that day. But that was like whenever the NFL draft party was. It's the only time I ever had something like that done. But he over there talking about, but okay. Then he tried to say I was neglect because I didn't know that Kevin Hackey didn't show up. Well, yeah, that's kind of a little neglect. But shit, Kevin Heckley, nobody called me. Frank never called me. How the hell was I supposed to know? And then he's saying, why was I worried about Club 662 so much and then worried about Pac and Shug? They had over, did y'all see how many people was in that entourage? So my fat ass was going to make a difference? Man, that's fucking racist. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, so anyway, that's his new spin-offs and all of that. Maxi 23, yeah, the maintenance look like what is it called? The maintenance or whatever. That look like it's going to be good. I can't wait till the 4th. David Tenner is not fucking with this, y'all. The miners, yeah.
Yeah, the mines.
Thank you. How you meet Big Y? Met Big Y. He was in the group Young Soldiers, and he was in jail. Actually, I started fucking with Sugar Booger first. And that's when I took them and did a deal with them over with this record company. I was Legit Ballers. I was trying to think of their name one night. That group from Chicago that I signed. It was Legit Ballers, y'all. It was Twista featuring the Legit Ballers. They cost me so much money. Them and Proof from D12, they got me fired too. Those 2 albums were some bombs. Proof, yeah, but the Relatives was a bad album. It's just, it was a fucked up distribution company I was with. Yeah. Let me see. Wired Up said, yeah, I did say the maintenance or some shit. Yeah, the maintenance. I can't wait till that come on. I can't wait to watch that. Let's see. Max Shine. What, Tony, what you from Oakland or something, dog? Max Shine was a crackhead. That's Dad's boy. The Legit Ballers from my area. Okay, yeah, they from Chicago. Man, you know how they tricked me into signing them? They said, man, we're going to have each gangster disciple to buy 2 CDs. That's a gang rule. That's a rule. And then we're going to make them buy 2, I was giving those dudes back then $15,000 a month. Yeah. That's what I was advancing. And that was good money. Mm-hmm. Man, I think I sold about 5,000, 6,000 records with the ass. That. It might have been 10 or 15,000. I did them. All for One, I did the best with, and then I did a Lazy Bone did okay for me over there. I did an album on Lazy Bone. The Relatives was the best album that came out of there, but anyway, yeah. Are you talking about Speed Knock Mobsters? No, I'm talking about Legit Ballers. Little Style and BK. Little C Style is in prison, Tony. BK, I have to call the realist and get it. I really want BK. BK was my girl. Every time I think of BK, what verse do I think about? I'll tell you the verse I think about, because I didn't know what the fuck KY Jelly was.
The Curiosity.
And she did.
Or the Things Your Man Won't Do. Sorry. Things Your Man Won't
Do. Huh?
These are the things you think your man won't do when she was talking about the gay shit. Right?
I know Legit Ballers was a group, but that was the album I put out. But what you say, though? I'm sorry. Curiosity was a hit. That was the song?
No, the Things Your Man Won't
Do. The KY Jelly?
Yeah, with the gay shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think about that every time I think about BK. She's like, KY Jelly, when your man coming home with KY Jelly on the dick. Mm-hmm. I love that verse. BK is better than Rage, I think. Okay, she doesn't have a look. BK was kind of too mannish for me, boyish. Her and Storm always looked like dudes to me. They just like they could not win with these girls that's out now. But even though I was watching Nicki, what's that bitch's last name?
Minaj?
Nicki. Yeah. I was watching her on MTV Music Awards. Uh-huh. That ass looked terrible. Man, that don't even look good no more. I'm all on Cardi B now. She's got her mouth fixed, and she shut up. I could fuck with Cardi B, but when she started talking, she thinks she too hard. What up with Gil Gotti? Gil Gotti, she's fighting cancer right now. Mm. You need to go read up on that. Her and Corrupt is having major problems. And Corrupt left her. She's suing Corrupt, saying that she came up with Moon Rock. and any money he's making off of Moon Rock should be hers. Yeah. So, well, if she dissed Corrupt's baby mama, she feeling it now because they got issues right now. Yeah, I didn't like that Jack Taylor. I didn't like that look. Yeah, I like Eve look, even though she like knock-kneed or something. But yeah, BK and Storm, they didn't have the look for me. And even Queen Pen, I didn't like Queen Pen look. And then Little Kim trying to look like a goddamn Jackson, just fucked herself up. And then like Foxy Brown, I like dark-skinned women though, so I could have fucked with Foxy Brown, but she fucked with those niggas. So I like them. He said Knocc needed. Yeah, she was Knocc needed. Yeah. Y'all ever look at her walk? Look at Eve walk from a distance. Grew up like those young girls, huh? Woo. Yeah, I could fuck with Foxy though. I like dark-skinned women though. Lil' Kim was pretty in the 90s, yeah, but she messed herself up now. She looked like a damn Jackson. She looked like LaToya Jackson to me. Pam Grier, the OG. Pam Grier, I'm not a big titty breast guy, so Pam Grier was too big. I did the security on that movie set that Pam Grier was on. I had Frank working there. As a matter of fact, I had Frank running that set. When was that done? Because Frank was the security. I had him like in charge of security there. And don't they know that they kept saying I didn't have nobody checking on motherfuckers? Didn't Michael Moore say that Al Giddens kept calling, checking on him, making sure he was going to be at the club and all of that stuff? They just, I don't know. I don't even know why I worry about those. Yeah, Jackie Brown. Thank you, Stoney. Yeah, Jackie Brown. Yeah. I like Queen Pen. Yeah, she was all right. I like that song her and Ray J did. Her and Ray J had a nice song back in the day. SKG these days. She was another one that looked like a man. She was too light. She was like Gladys Knight, yeah. Yeah, I like any old women. Shit, quiet as kept. Aretha Franklin didn't look bad until she picked up 200 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Moore said Al Giddens blew him up on the phone, was calling. Yeah, so. You meet Chris Tucker. Okay, I'll tell you a Pac story about Chris Tucker. Was that Chris Tucker concert? Yeah, that was. Oh no, that was Chris Rock concert. Was that Chris Rock or Chris Tucker concert we went to? Oh no, I gotta think. All right, we'll just say Chris. I'll forget. But no, I'm not no groupie. I wasn't gonna go up there to meet Chris Tucker. I went to the show. Chris Tucker's not that funny, but he do good imitations. That nigga can do Michael Jackson. He got Michael Jackson down. He got Obama down good. He do good imitations. He got Michael Jackson down real good though. Chris Tucker was it? Oh, no, I didn't meet him at that video shoot. Let me see. I don't know for the Sade fine, but Sade, once she tell me somebody on drugs, she was shooting heroin in her toes and shit. Was she? Once I hear about heroin, yeah, she big on that. She big on heroin. Once she tell me somebody shooting up heroin and shit, I just lose all. I can't deal with women shooting up no drugs. The fatal still Tupac's Death Row chain. I heard something about that, and so I don't know. But I don't know. They kept shit like that in-house. Outlaws and all of them deal with that shit, So I don't know. I can't say. Angela Bassett look good as fuck nowadays. I don't like muscle women. I'm picky, I don't like women with muscles, though. When she did that Tina Turner stuff, I didn't like, but I did like her and Stella got her groove back, so I guess I go in and out. And she looked good in Stella. But when she played Tina Turner, I didn't like her on that. Say it ain't so red about Sade. Y'all pull it up. Y'all pull it up about Sade. Y'all, somebody pull it up right quick. Sade was on the heroin big time. Pull it up.
That kills me.
Yeah, pull it up. Y'all think I just be making up shit. I don't just make up shit. Pull it up. It's going to be on there. Put up Sade drug addictions or addictions or something. It'll come up. She was big on heroin.
On CNN, Inside the Lives of Functioning Heroin Addicts.
Yep.
Damn.
Man, you don't just be making up shit. Y'all think I just be making up shit, huh?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't coke. She was shooting heroin.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever meet Tam or Puddin'? Oh, Tam. I knew Puddin'. My daddy knew Puddin' real well. Tam. I don't know who Tam is. Uh-oh. I turned my computer off. Stupid ass. All right. I can't read questions right now, John.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay, I'll just read them to you. They say, why do you hate on John so much? He does so much for
Why
you.
did what?
Why do you hate on John so much? He does so much for you, and you're always hating on him.
You're lying. That was you. That's you who said that shit.
Yeah, I know. They're saying shit. I'm reading this. I think they're saying.
What you want me to be? You want me to be like Jesse? You want me to be Yester?
No.
Yes, RJ. RJ. Well, RJ, what you think about? I'll be John. So what you think about man, those fucking kiss ass motherfuckers. Oh, John. Well, this is how it is. Well, this is how it is, John.
According to my anonymous source, Reggie, I just got
my anonymous
breaking news. Yeah. Just make up shit. That's what you do when you have nothing else to talk about, though. You got to make up something.
Yeah, just sit up there and just talk and just make up shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it, but you know what? I listened to that interview today, and all they kept talking about was Reggie Wright and Reggie Jr. And I said, you know what? I can't do that. If I just sit up and just keep talking about them right now, it sounds so sickening. Even though it was about me, I was like, how can they just sit up and do interviews all day just talking about Reggie Jr.? And I know it was me, so it hurts. But I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not gonna just sit up and talk about RJ now. And for those of y'all that say I'm always hating, I did kind of compliment them. I do think what they're about to do is going to be trendy. I gave them their props. I think once they get it down, once they get that technical part.
Because you're making me want to go. You got to stop because you're making me want to go watch it, and all these other people are going to want to go watch it.
Oh, they had a lot of fuck ups.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a lot of fuck ups. Yeah, but once they get it down. Mm-hmm. They got some new technology going on over there. We're gonna have to try to. I don't know. But I'm sitting in my drawers right now. I can't be in clothes and shit. I'm sitting in my drawers. Ain't had a haircut. Got to get a haircut.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Actually, you could talk about it because I can't even find it. I don't think they put the replay up. They took it down. So.
Somebody told me they pulled it down.
Yeah.
Somebody told me they put it down. I don't know why.
It's probably so we don't strike it or some shit.
They probably did something they wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Let's see.
Did they get up to 6,000 views, Tom? Man?
No.
It down.
What, their stream?
Yeah, it went down. Yeah.
There's no way it got to 6,000.
Their stream was at 60 for the longest.
Yeah.
And then all of us started texting each other, telling each other they were on.
Bumped it up to 100.
So we all went over there, and they got up to 100.
Yeah.
But when I last looked, when we came on, it was pulled down when we came on. Okay. About 5 or 6 o'clock, it was like 600 or 700 views.
Yeah, Tom Ed said he means the stream from 4 weeks ago has only 5K views. But that's okay.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. MacArthur said he's got to edit it first. He bleeps out the bad words and stuff. You know, he does that stuff.
Oh, so you can get paid.
Yeah.
So you can get paid, huh?
So you can get the higher paid ad revs on there. That shit just takes too much time. I could never do that. It's just too much.
Yeah. But that ain't your job.
Yeah,
that's that motherfucker's job.
Yeah.
That nigga was working at. Well, I was telling people jokingly saying he was working at Pizza Hut, No, that nigga was in rehab. Y'all can look how fat he done got. His cheeks is kind of thick and all that. That nigga was in rehab. And you remember, you was getting up texts and shit late night. That nigga was 3-4 months ago, he was spazzing out, y'all. We used to get texts like 3-4 in the morning.
Our time.
Then he'd text us like a little,
3 or 4 our time.
So that would be like 5 or...
Yeah.
And then so he'd text us bullshit, threatening he want to fight everybody. He even said something today in there like, kick him, because I called him a meth head or something. Yeah, I'll kick your ass. Come on, GMX. If you saw me, you will piss on yourself, you little bitch. But anyway, he goes and say, what that bitch say? What did he say? But anyway, motherfucker's a meth head. One thing I like about him though is one thing I like about it is he did something. Man, I'm getting forgetful tonight. I need to stop looking at the board when I start talking, because then I start reading shit and get mad at people. And so. But anyway, I forgot that I was going to compliment him about something.
Was he chain
smoking
cigarettes?
The nigga just got all of... you know, I didn't watch it long enough. I tell you, I really was doing something. So but I didn't see him... Hey, there goes Sub-Zero. There goes the JMX. There you go. Sub-Zero is JMX. We know that's you, baby.
Is it?
Yeah, that's that bitch-ass nigga. I don't care. I don't eat donuts. I never ate donuts. I wasn't a donut-eating cop. I went to this place called Louis Burgers. They used to take care of me because the Mexican chicks there loved Reggie. They loved them some Reggie. You got to remember, I was 22. I was a 22-year-old police officer. I had a lot of power in that city. And those little Mexican girls loved them some Reggie. And they all worked at Louis Burgers. And I'll go over there and they'll give Mr. Reggie a chili cheese, whatever, or something like that. And so that's how the type of cop I was. I ain't never drunk no coffee. And I ain't never drunk a cup of coffee in my life. And I ain't never ate no donuts. Even though I love the hell out of some Krispy Kreme donuts. So... yeah, I'll go get some Krispy Kreme donuts. But yeah, that's what's up with that. But yeah, that's JMX. You are JMX, you bitch-ass motherfucker. Stop lying. Stop lying. As soon as I start talking about your bitch-ass, you see you couldn't take it. You had to start talking. You had to start talking. Louis Burgers is much better than Towns. Towns is... Did y'all see the video that I ain't gonna talk about it? Oh man. Oh, Tanique. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. God damn. Oh my God. Whataburger. I had some Whataburgers before. Whataburgers we used to go to after the strip club in Texas. When we go to Texas, we go to the strip club, and then get out of the strip club and go to Whataburgers. Yeah. I like Five Guys better than In-N-Out. So I think Whataburger. Five Guys over all of them, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. Look at today's videos on Biggie blew my mind. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't care whatever about Biggie. Whatever happened to Biggie. Yep. Sorry, Biggie. Sorry, Miss what's her name? Miss Wallace.
Yeah.
Shouldn't what Top Dog say?
I don't think so.
You shouldn't have went back to Cali.
They said they're going back to Cali, and then it had the gunshots, and they said, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, that part.
Yeah.
God damn. That damn fly got all over my head. Yeah, that part right there. Shouldn't have came back, Mo. Shouldn't have came back. Let's see what else. Kenneth McLean. What time is it? 11 o'clock? All right, we'll go 6 more minutes. McLean Cookout is better than all of them. JMX said he did prison time. Yeah, JMX didn't. Yeah, I'm sure he was somebody bunky. Was somebody lower. Yeah. Yeah. Still makes it. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't gonna keep talking about them because it was sickening hearing them just talk about me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta stop that, John. You gotta stop me just talking about them.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of sickening, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
I kind of feel
obsessive.
bad. I kind of feel bad for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
One day I was like, "This is all they got." I'm like, "How they gonna keep doing live streams just talking about me?"
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dad. I was like, "How they gonna do it?" Yeah, it's kind of sickening. It got so bad. Even RJ at one time said, "I gotta stop talking about Reggie," but then he go right back to me. He go right back to it and be like, "God damn!" I said, "I'll stop talking about him."
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. You keep thinking that he keep wanting to put it out there like I was talking about their family and stuff. I put up a picture of his wife allegedly. Well, John did, not me.
Hey.
And
put that shit on
pretty
me.
much just saying that that she got more balls than him, and then he's mad. And then that's messing with his family.
Hey,
I didn't put up.
Hey, dude. No family and kids, dude. That's what he says. Listen, dude.
Yeah. Oh well. All right, we ain't gonna talk about their little family. Even though I don't mind putting up my family. Matter of fact, we pulled down that last one. We put up some pictures of my family. For people that get mad about that.
We posted one tonight. Remember when you said, "Here's the latest picture"?
Oh, that was just me.
You and your wife.
That was my wife. Yeah, that's the wife. I put up kids, everything. I don't care. We'll do it another time. Whenever they call me out about that. I don't know why people so if you're embarrassed of how your kids look, you shouldn't. Okay. Dude look like he got Down syndrome, though, huh? They said somebody put on there. That's why he got mad, I think, because they said this is Frank's baby. This is RJ's son. They said that boy looked like Frank. Oh my God, he was bad. He was mad when they said that. Yeah. I thought Cardi B was your wife. Oh, okay. No. My wife crazy as Cardi B, though. She's crazy as Cardi B. Let's see. DMX got kids. Do we?
Probably.
I don't know. We ain't gonna talk about people's kids and family. We'll leave it alone. That's a sensitive subject with them. That makes them cry and start flagging shit. And so we'll leave them alone. They'll be calling the police on me tomorrow. So having bomb squads coming to their house and with K9 dogs and metal detectors. Y'all wouldn't believe the shit I'd have been through behind these niggas. And I ain't just talking about RJ and DMX now. No. RJ looked like, all right, let's leave him alone. Let's get off of there. We can't do a show about them. We know they full of shit and they just make up shit. But y'all still go over there because there was 116 of y'all over there. But y'all gotta let them have them for me. But they gonna block y'all. I told y'all earlier in the stream, my boy DJ AG called it. He said, hey, I love it. He came in on the board. He said, hey, what's going on over here? You got a KKK rally going on? I love that. That was so funny.
What they ban him right then?
What happened?
Did they ban him right after that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
They banned him. They kind of went at my boy B-Lee for a minute. The DJ, he go, what? Because DJ B-Dash told him, hey, it's not right. You keep blaming a man for murder and all that. Blaming, he didn't say, he said, who did we blame? Who did we falsely blame for murder? Who did we falsely blame? And he said, the rights. And he's like, oh, yeah. And that's when he went to the mayor of Compton said, oh, that's another thing I got to clear up. The mayor of Compton did not close down Compton Police Department because of corruption. The mayor of Compton closed down Compton Police Department because the Compton Police chief called the FBI in on him, on his council and mayor, and they were all indicted later, which we all know how long the FBI and them take, and he would not give them information about the indictments and all the information that was going on. And so that's what he did. He thought that was going to stop the investigation, where they all eventually got indicted on. The city manager and three of the four council persons, and the mayor got indicted on. So that's why the mayor did that. And that didn't happen until 2001 or 2000, and they all got indicted. So they just be putting in. That's why Omar is so mad and did that little long interview with crazy Michael Carlin, because Reggie Wright Jr. paid for, help fund the election for the new mayor to unseat him. It made him lose his $100,000 a year job, and also got him indicted. So that's why Omar Bradley is so mad, and so that's what's up with that. So yeah, but people don't know the real. But he calls me to use all that power. I'll say whatever against you too. That's what happened. They said the police chief had kinds of cocaine in his locker. No, that is not what happened. If that's so, he would have been in jail. The police chief, and then they try to say a bunch of cops, Compton cops, didn't get, only cop that didn't get hired by the sheriff's department, that applied, because a lot of them went to Rialto Police Department. And then one of them, he just didn't want to deal with it at all. He just wanted to be a code enforcement officer, and he's still a code enforcement officer in Compton. But he was a weirdo all the time anyway. Was the police chief, and that's because they wanted to make him a lieutenant and not a captain, because a captain at the sheriff's department is like a chief, and which like a police chief. For a police department, for a small department like that, they consider their guys, their captains, chiefs. And the chief was like, no, I'll be a captain and not no lieutenant. And so it took him a while. They eventually offered him, after they cleared him from that investigation, they offered him the job to be a captain, and he turned it down and became the chief of police of Compton Unified School District, where he just retired about a year or two ago. So that's all that false information that's out there. And would the sheriff department had offered him a job after they cleared the investigation, if all of that shit was true? No, that would not have happened. And would he eventually become a chief at another agency if he had that investigation over his head? No. His name was Hurie Taylor, Hourie Taylor. Y'all can look up his history and see that he got hired and all of that. So I hate that they just put out so much false information. That's why I wish I could just go back and forth with them and clear up all this shit, but they would never do it. They would never just go and, and all of this stuff. If they really wanted the truth, they would actually, let's talk about it. Matter of fact, RJ, I know you listening. Why don't you call in so we can talk about all this bullshit again? No, it's too late for you, RJ. Don't call in right now. It's 11 o'clock. We know you are alcoholic, so we know you've been drinking. But if you can do it about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the daytime, we'll do something earlier for you before you got to have that final call, before you got to have that drink. And we can discuss this, bro. Yeah. Yep.
Should we wrap up since it's 11, or you want to keep going?
We good. I don't look like nobody answering no questions. So do we got any questions that we need to be answered regarding either DJ Knocc Out or RJNL? If not, we'll holler at y'all probably Monday. Ooh, goddamn. I promised Robbie Blue I was going to play one of his songs tonight. But did he send you anything? Did Robbie Blue send you anything, John?
I don't think so. Let me look, though. Hold on.
All right.
Let's see.
The Suge know about Gaines and his wife. Tony, I'll answer this because I know you know, but trust me, any questions that you have have been answered, but I know it's hard to go back and listen to this. But Sharita done told us on many times on her interviews that that Suge did confront him once in Vegas, and I don't think he knew his name, but he knew that she was messing with a cop. This was probably I gotta ask her the exact date, but G was still around because I know G was the one in the car, the one y'all called Monkey Man. He was with Suge. So that was about, let's say, April or May of 96. So sometime in April or May of 96, he found out that she was dating a cop. Yeah. Who killed Gaines? What was that guy name? That's a white cop. Liga, something Liga. That's who killed Gaines. Reggie and RJ fight. I don't fight, y'all. That ain't my get down. I got some little homies that'll take the fade for me, though. But not for RJ. I mean, RJ may have a fucking heart attack and die. I'm not gonna be fighting no RJ. I don't do no shit like that. Jay, stay safe, and Reg and John, great show. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for saying that. Johnny Cooper, you take that fade for me? I know you will, dog. Yeah, Frank Liga was his name. Thanks, Robert Torres. I can't stop spitting that verse because it's too dope. What verse was that? Machiavelli 7 Days? All right, good night, Jeffrey. Okay. You look out for me and my homies in Memphis. We support you, Big Red. Okay, you being funny now, huh, Stoney? All right, whatever. What y'all talking on? The Pooh movie being pulled? We didn't talk about that, but, it wasn't because of what RJ said. It was because they don't want to deal with that domestic violence issue, and that's all about to come out about Johnny Depp. He was in character. He'd been playing character, and he was being a drunk, a druggie, and he was in character, and a woman beat her and didn't care about his family, and then they want to get mad at him. Meant to say good night, Tony Cole. Okay. Was BG Knocc Out best friends with Orlando? Well, he kind of said that. He said they've been knowing each other since they were about 10 years old. So, but y'all need to listen. For those of y'all that tuned in late, listen to that interview. Y'all gonna get a lot of things clear up. Go listen to his little parts on the Vlad, and then I think I did a hell of a job of breaking him down. Now, pat myself on the back on the inconsistencies that I've been telling y'all that was there. But he was a man about it, and he pointed out and he answered the questions. He didn't run from anything, He didn't get defensive or anything. Very positive brother. Very positive dude. Yeah. Gossip queen. All right, I'm a gossip queen because I'm just trying to clear my name. I'm a gossip queen. Okay. You go suck a meth head dick. Gossip queen, you Machiavelli, the Don. Since you Machiavelli, the Don, you use your own shit, nigga. Don't come up with somebody else's name and whatever somebody else did. Make up your own shit, nigga. Don't consume. My mind's completely filled. All right, Cedric. Appreciate that. Positivity is key. Yeah, sometimes. I try to be as best as I can. She'll die you. Okay. All right, John. Let's wrap it up, baby. Hey, Reggie. Check out Faith's interview on Drink Champs. Man, didn't she look bad though?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. She looked bad with the braids in her hair and stuff. But didn't she? Her and Stevie J got married, huh? So that show you what type of broad she is. Man, that's like Johnny J getting with Kadada. Okay, now, who else could we say? Well, the perfect one is Suge and Drake. I mean, Drake, Michel'le with Suge.
Mm-hmm.
That's that bullshit, which is, man, it's out of line. This shit is out of line. Yeah, that's some out of line shit. I don't like that. I don't like when women cheat, and I don't like when somebody that you fucking your woman getting with one of your homeboys. I don't like that. I mean, I know women cheating. I know they get with niggas out shit. I don't put nothing past by any female, but you just ain't. It's out of line when they fucking with your homeboys. To me, niggas that you know and was making money with and doing shit. It's out of line. And I like Faith. I don't have no problem. I think Faith was a mighty, mighty big person for what she did with Biggie's mother, because we she didn't have to give Biggie's mother. She could have been like what DJ Knocc Out just said about Little Eazy kids. How they still living in Compton and not Little Eazy, like Eazy-E kids. How she just took all the money and just pretty much took care of herself and didn't look out for the mama, didn't look out for the kids or anything. Faith could have did that. Faith was no wife. She didn't have to bring the mama and let the mama be a part of that of Biggie's income unless Biggie had a will or trust. But y'all know niggas didn't have no trust, no living trust or nothing back then. Right? All right. I'm talking too much. Yep. All right. All right, John, go ahead and wrap it up, though.
That's your shit. You gotta wrap it up. That's your show.
You my moderator. You my let's see, who's my favorite sportscaster right now? Well, Chick Hearns used to be my guy. He's no longer with us. I like Joe Buck. He's good. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Al Michaels. You my Al Michaels. And I'm John Madden. Forget Chris Collins. You know who's doing a good job? I don't think Witten gonna make it. I'm not impressed with Witten and Keyshawn. On Saturday night, Monday Night Football gonna be whack. But that goddamn Tony, what's his name? The quarterback from they used to deal with Dallas.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, Tony Romo, man, that nigga is doing a good job. He gonna be good. He gonna be as good as John Elway. What's the faggot name? What's the boy on Channel 11? My other guy I love. Not love. I like.
Oh, there you go.
I have love.
There you go.
I have love for.
You just said you love him.
What is his name? I have love for. What is his name? Channel 11, y'all. Come on. Dallas quarterback from UCLA. Aikman. Damn. Thank you, Arnold. Troy Aikman and man, those Dallas Cowboys, boy, they running up. They got every network on lock. They got Dallas Cowboys. Well, not every. They don't have Channel 4, but they got 2, 11, and now Witten got ESPN. They got 2, 11, and 7. Troy does a good job. Troy, and Troy Aikman and my boy Terry Bradshaw. Man, Terry Bradshaw. I miss all of them. I can't wait. Football season is back. Troy ain't gay? All right. If you say so, ask his teammates. Troy gay? Let me tell you who else gay. Tim Duncan gay? The basketball player? And that's all I give y'all for tonight. But Russell Wilson is gay. He's not gay. But he did hold off. He did say, you know when chicks though, when they say they don't give you no pussy, when they ain't fucking until they get married? They get some hell of a blowjobs. That's what they mean. They get some hell of a blowjob. Yep. All right.
Okay. So next
week?
week?
I can see Tim Duncan Gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's try to plan on Monday or Tuesday. I'll try to. I'll just read what somebody said. Y'all go pull it up. We'll pull it up on the internet. It's out there. I don't just be speaking. Put in Troy Aikman. Put in Tim Duncan. I bet you stuff about them being gay come up. AC Green. I don't know. AC Green used to live behind me in Ladera, and he was married. But he did say he didn't have sex until he was about, 30? Is Swoop G in jail? Is Swoop G? I know Little Swoop dead. Do y'all really want Swoop G? I can get Swoop G if y'all really want Swoop G. I have to do that. I have to do people like that with a bunch of people, though. I can't just do them by themselves. Y'all don't respect them. We did a hell of an interview with Crooked Eye. That was the best. I was so proud of that interview. If y'all got up to 5,000 views on that shit by now, I'll be shocked. Like, that one with Darren Vega, I thought that was a good interview. If that's up to 5,000, I'll be shocked. I don't know Trey D. I didn't really have that much interaction with Trey D. I'm not even gonna try to front like I knew Trey D. All right, this is the third time. We're really about to go. All right, John. John, try to promote some T-shirts. I need some money for this weekend. Yeah, Jim Giddings is good. You said keep your D gay. I knew TPD wife. I don't think he was gay. I don't think he's gay. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for y'all coming over to the channel.
Yeah.
Hopefully, John, pull that other one down, that other interview. Say that one.
I did.
You did? And then did you put up the new pictures? Just so people now?
Yeah.
Did you put up put up the pictures in the interview?
Yep.
All right, so cool. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully to talk to y'all Monday or Tuesday.
Yep.
I'll try to find somebody good for us for Monday or Tuesday. All right, y'all. Peace out. Okay.